This a LP beat. This a LP beat. This a LP beat.
What's going on, everybody? It is Monday Night Football, and we got the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears at the U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. What's going on? What's going on, everybody in the chat? Let's see who's all up in the building. We got Richard Carr, Eric Fleming, Rick, Clinton Simmons, Brennan, Jamie Ward, Save Soul, Daniel. We got Eric Fleming, Renee, Lance. How's everybody doing? Shout out to Mexico. What's up, MSU Detroit fan? What's up, Dragon Kingdom? We went against the Bills. Man, that was one heck of a game. That went into overtime as well. What's up, Big John? Shout out to Hawaii. Hey, Adrian Peterson is in the building. Vikings running back from 2007 to 2016. What's up, Jeff? Making first career Monday night start, Joshua Dobbs. Played with the Lions a year ago. Played this season with the Arizona Cardinals. Got traded to the Minnesota Vikings. Coming off of his first loss last week. AP lone year as a Lion was decent, that's for sure. Absolutely. Where are the Bills fans? Probably they are crying. Whew, 4th and 7. Help a brother out. Hey, absolutely. Oh, snap. 4 guys. 4 guys missing on a 4th and 7 by Josh Dobbs against the Atlanta Falcons. They did lose that game, but holy smokes. Cover 0-man blitz with no deep safety. Oh, wow. That's going to be wide open. But he still rushed in for a touchdown. G-Man for life. Yeah, Jordan Addison has been lights out for the Minnesota Vikings. 7 receiving touchdowns this season, tied for 5th in the NFL. So, Trox, predictions for Lions Saints game. Lions by a lot. Boom Squiggles says, yo, I miss you. How are you? Hey, what's up, Boom? Missed you as well. I've been doing all right. So, speaking of the G-Man, Big John, it's not looking good for Brian Dabble and also Wink Martindale. They are looking to split up. Now, if that happens, AG could be on the hot seat. I would bring in Wink Martindale to Detroit. If they fire him and keep Brian Dable. What's up, Barku? Watched you the past 2 seasons since I started working, and I haven't watched this season, your content sadly, but I'm going to be here. Hey, I appreciate that. Boom. Watching the Pistons Wizards game. Hey, keep me up to date on that. This is a must win for the Detroit Pistons. Hoping for you. Probably can fill in this work. Win from the Pistons. Hey, absolutely. Hemi Awards, Week 12 voting. Jalen Hurts, 50%. Josh Allen, 16%. Bijan Robinson, 13%. And Kyron Williams, 21%. Rest in peace, Carolina Panthers coach. Yes, they got rid of a lot of people streaming NBA this season. Yes. Yes, yes, and more yes. Ben Johnson to the Panthers. Yes, I will definitely be doing NBA this season. I got to call my streaming service, Fubo, and I got to try to see why don't I have TNT and TBS. But once I get that, I'm going to be getting into basketball relatively soon. So Ryan, Marcus, and Robert all picking Minnesota, and Scott being the only one picking the Bears. I've asked that question and got a yes to that last year. You never did, so hopefully soon. No, I will definitely be doing basketball this year, especially the way that the NFL has been treating us NFL streamers. We are definitely adding basketball back into the fold. That is a put that on the front page, back page, middle page, columns 1 to 2. I don't care. We are doing some basketball. I am doing a Rasheed Wallace guaranteed on that. We are doing basketball this year. What's up, Trohe? What's up, Rick? What's up, Bronco Nation? What's up, the Bishop? Bishop's in the building. Yeah, no, boom squiggles, we are definitely doing it. Because doing it NFL, it is strictly passion. We don't get no more than about 300 views. That is strictly passion. No, but we're going to have some fun regardless. But yes, we are adding basketball to the equation. What's up, Bears Cat Barrett? Hey, great to see you as well, Bishop. What's up, Mike? Micah Collins in the building. How's it going, brother? With Dolphins win and Jets loss, put the Jets mathematically out of the playoffs till 2027. It's a mental approach. I'll jump on and give you a thumbs up, but I don't watch basketball. Hey, I appreciate that, Rick. Hey, hopefully you just at least just stay in the building when we do basketball and have some fun. We'll talk, during the off times and stuff like that. You want to talk basketball, football, whatever, we'll still do that. But hey, you just got to do one stream with me calling a basketball game. Hey, a lot of people don't like basketball, but when I do basketball, I make them a fan. I'm not saying I'm the best there is on basketball, But I do make people fans of at least watching me do basketball. Hockey Red Wings and 3-game win streak with all those wins to dominating fashion. Absolutely, man. We need those. Red Sox, we got a playoff spot right with a 6-5 record. Yeah, Broncos, they're a team that scares me. Because now they're starting to really perform. Hey, I appreciate that, Richard Carr. You know what? I could bring in the audio for this. Basketball Jones. Hey, absolutely. Richard Carr says, go Mavs.
To do both of those
whatever I tried.
Tonight.
What you mean?
But I like what I've seen of Justin Fields early in the season.
What you mean, Troy?
He
Hopefully I said your name correctly.
In other years, but the last few games that he has started and finished, he's looked really good, and he has improved. The defense has gotten better.
And if I didn't say your name correctly, can I just call you Tro?
This would be a big win for them.
No doubt about it.
What's up, Kellen?
We'll hear more about
Troxel, love you, man. Glad to see you. Glad to see you as
kinda
well.
Crazy how he's gotten to this point.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. We made the Browns look bad yesterday. Look at my comment. Which one? It's a mental approach? No, it's Troji? Is it Troji? Okay, the one before that. Okay, let me see. By Dr. Sarno? I'm telling it's the curse to all chronic back pain. Oh, okay. What's up, Mason? What's up, Braun? Actually, you know what? Let me put that in my phone because you did tell me that. I think the last time you were in the building. Let me see. All right, there we go. I do got it written down so I can look at it. What's up, William Nicholson? Just hoping the Red Wings or Lions can break the Detroit championship drought real soon. Hey, absolutely. Hopefully the Pistons as well and the Tigers. Sheesh, it's been a drought in Detroit. Our last championship was 2008 by the Detroit Red Wings. I don't know, but this feels... I don't know, but I feel like this is going to be a great game. You know what? It really could. The way Chicago has been playing, yes, they have been losing, but the way that they've been playing, as well as, the Minnesota Vikings coming off that loss, I mean, this really could be a good division rival game tonight. Tigers have the pieces. Also, this upcoming season will be a big one for where the Tigers are right now. Absolutely. Pistons are so bad. I'm watching right now. Fields over 2 touchdowns and Chicago -1. What's up, Troxel, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, Donald Smith? Trox, remember Joshua Trojanowski? Yes, I do. Bear down. Chicago Town stand up. Or Chi-Town stand up. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Josh? How's it going? I'm rooting for a 0-0 tie. Hey, that's wishful thinking for us Lion fans. Change my YouTube name. Okay. Oh, so it's Troj. Okay. Go, Rick. Okay, I got it now. Hey, I got to deserve myself one of these. Yeah, that's me. Yes, you said it right. Okay. So it's Troj. So Trox hot take, if the Pistons have another terrible season, should they consider moving on from Troy Weaver? I do. I think so. Because right now, there's no reason for us losing. I know you're going to have a transition period with the new head coach, but still, like, at this time, enough is enough. What's up, Michael Long? Michael Long's in the building. How's it going? Hey, nice to meet you as well, Michael. Pistons are poop tons. Yeah, 13-game losing streak for the Pistons. Hey, today's game between the Pistons and the Wizards, it is a combined 22 consecutive losses. You want to talk about two bad franchises. The Wizards have an excuse. They just traded away this offseason Bradley Beal. What's the Pistons' excuse? I agree, to be honest, yeah, new coach, but all these players are Troy Weaver players and things aren't clicking. Absolutely. Like, at some point, enough is going to be enough. Halftime, Washington 57, Pistons 54. Hopefully being down by 3. Hopefully that lights the fire at the Pistons' butts, that they don't go 14 straight games with the loss. I hope every dude on the Pistons fail their physical. Dang, what did they do to you, brother? Should they trade Fields? No, I don't think they should trade Justin Fields. I do think that the Chicago Bears should upgrade their offensive line and get a new coaching staff. And also get a couple wide receivers. Outside of that, I think they got enough to really go out there and win games. You know, their defense, they put a lot of money into that defense. $100 million basically went into their defense. So, with that being said, this offseason, they're going to have 2 draft picks. I would definitely go wide receiver, offensive line, either or. I don't care in the order. But actually what I would do is go 2 offensive linemen, and then in the second round, I would go wide receiver. I know, Bear fans, you guys want Marvin Harrison Jr., but I just don't think that high in a draft, I don't think you should go that route. Get the hardest positions to find and the most expensive ones to find in free agency. Get that early on in the draft. Solidify your offensive line, and then you build out. Get your wide receivers. Get different pieces on the defense. You're going to need a new corner because Jalen Johnson wants out. They paid Montez Sweat before him. He got mad. He actually was granted during the trade deadline, I think it was like 24 or 48 hours to seek a trade. So he wants out. They said, hey, if you want out, go ahead, look for a trade. But, I would go corner too, possibly in like the 3rd round, 4th round, depending on who's available. You can find some good talent there. 2nd round, you can find some good talent. Maybe even go corner 2nd round and go 3rd round possibly wide receiver. Wide receivers and running backs come a dime a dozen. Do not spend high draft capital on wide receivers or on running backs. They are a dime a dozen each and every single year. If I am building a roster, if I'm bad at defensive line and offensive line, that's my first 2 picks. Whether it's 2 first-round draft picks, I go offensive line, defensive line. And then second round, I'll go either vice versa, what I didn't pick up in the first, if I only have 1 first-round pick. And then I'm building everything else third round and therefore on. Because you can find diamond. I mean, who's Jerry Jacobs. He's a corner for the Lions. He was an undrafted rookie. Coming out of Arkansas. What else? I mean, so if you do your research and do your homework and you got competent scouts, you don't need to go high draft picks with wide receivers and running backs. Offensive linemen are $20+ million a year for a Pro Bowler type or an All-Pro veteran. So I'll go into the draft, go grab a couple of those. And then, obviously your defensive ends, defensive tackles, they could be up from 15 to 25 million, maybe even more, depending on, if you're all pros, first team all pros, Pro Bowlers, things of that nature. You could get up to 30-something million for a DN. So guess what? The cheapest route, go into the draft. First round. So, I mean, Bears, they got their pick, and they got the Carolina Panthers pick. Why not double up at offensive line since your defense is so stout? And then second round, you go wide receiver and stuff like that. And you build the right way like that. Yeah, you got to build through the trenches first. What's up, Studio? Studio's in the building. What position should the Lions really look at come draft time? Hey, Adrian Peterson doing the horn. All right, hold on.
Adrian Peterson,
all right, here we go.
5 on the all-time
and the Bears get the football first.
Gets us going in style, and on the return, it's Velus Jones Jr.
And Velus Jones got it to the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
And ran out of room once he crossed the 20, a 28-yard return. And here are the numbers over the last 4 games. The completion
all right, give me
percentage,
one
the
quick
pass
second.
yards,
I am just trying to get everything all.
With that 1-3 record, and
we
this Bears
got
team
to bring
is not
in
just
the
Fields.
field
this
now.
Is an entire team that is talking about trying
all
to learn
right,
how to
and
finish
I do
games. We'll see how they do
that
after
down
that
a little bit.
crusher last week at Detroit.
Yeah,
there we
that
go.
Was a crusher.
All righty.
No doubt about it. Defense was unable to make key stops.
All right, here we go.
I thought Justin Fields.
Yeah, I would go DN or offensive lineman for Detroit. All right, here's a quick bubble screen. That's Cole Kmet, and that's no gain. No, they're going to mark him for a half a yard.
The quarterback,
half-yard gain. So it's going to be technically second down and 9.
The look at the offense for the
all right, they're showing Luke Getzey. You got Fields, Herbert, Moore, Mooney, Kmet, Tunyon, Jones, Jenkins, Patrick, Davis, and Wright.
That, in his words, is finally settling in here in Week 12.
And a lot of changes along that offensive line throughout the year. They've had a number of guys who have missed time.
All right, here we go.
It's hard
second
to have
down and 9.
That's occurring up front.
And
here
this is a
Herbert
run.
Left side, a little bit of room and a strong
and
run.
that is Khalil Herbert. That's going to be a gain of 8.
Jones was there.
So on defense, Tonga, Phillips, Bullard, Hunter, Pace Jr., Wanham, Murphy Jr., Metellus, Smith, Bynum, and Blackman, showing Brian Flores.
Defense's blitz. This is the game and the team for you.
Yeah, you're in.
All right, here we go.
Tonight.
Third down and 1. Blitz on 72% of pass plays for the Minnesota Vikings under Brian Flores. So you got trip stack, top of your screen,
down,
shotgun.
long
Here
one.
is Fields, steps
Fields
back,
has
throws,
a
that's
wide
caught.
open
That's DJ
DJ
Moore.
Moore.
First down,
Moore,
Chicago.
who came in the trade with
Why did
Carolina
Vikings
with the number
move
one overall
outdoor
pick
to
going
indoor,
away of
chickened
the
out?
Panthers, and the Hall coming to the Chicago
What's
Bears
up,
makes
Michael
the catch and
Johnson?
Gets the first down of the night.
What's
the
up,
whole
Cole?
Key to that
Cole
conversion
pass?
on third down was the success they had on
Hey,
second down.
cheers
so they keep
to
it a
you as
manageable
well,
third down
Cole.
distance. They're able to get the ball right to Moore, convert.
And Michael Johnson's in the
Expect to
building.
see
Give
the
me a
ball
sec. I'll
coming
give you
out of
your
the hands quickly
sound effect.
of
Got
Justin
shotgun
Fields because of
formation.
the pressure that Brian Flores likes to install.
And here's a
Fields
handoff.
hands off. This is
And
Herbert,
that is about a half-a-yard gain
Harrison
by
Phillips,
Khalil Herbert.
who is so good at 34 years old. And the brains of the operation in the back.
All right,
He's
Michael
got a
Johnson's
lot of
in the
control with
building.
This defense.
Cheers,
Can
my
call
brother.
off blitzes, can put on blitzes, made that stop.
Well, Harrison Phillips, I mean, you talked about some of the guys that they have on that defense.
All right, here we go. Second down and 9.
Player and a guy who
12:20 remains in the first quarter.
75% of the time he's on the
Got
field,
shotgun
and that's a lot
formation,
for an
trips
interior
top of your
defensive lineman.
screen.
Second down and 9.
Here
Fields out to
is
his
a
right.
play action.
Komet
Justin
blocking on the
Fields in trouble. And he gets it
And
across the
tackle made
40,
out
down at
across
the 40,
by Daniil
at the
Hunter,
41. Brings
who
up third
Cole
down.
Komet was
Ball's at
trying
the
to
42-yard
handle
line.
blocking, and a gain of 3 on the play. Third down coming up.
Well,
Gain
when
of
you've got
3.
Justin Fields going outside the pocket. Cole Komet, number 85, is going to block that edge, and you can
Their
tell
old
you're
home,
not
the
going to
Metrodome,
get
was
out on the
completely
edge. He makes it
domed.
hard on himself to
Stadium,
work and
after
pulls
their
up a
roof
lot
collapsed, they
sooner
decided
than
to
that.
demolish it.
He had all
And
kinds of
US
pocket
Bank
to
Stadium
be
was
able to
built
find an open receiver
on top
down the
of
field.
it.
So he didn't help out himself or
All right, here we go. Third down
That
and
was
5.
Wanham and Daniil Hunter combining on that stop. Third down and
Shotgun
5.
formation.
Blitz coming. Fields
And
gets
here's
rid
a
of
quick
it. Komet
pass.
on the
Cole
catch.
Komet. And
And
Cole
just
Komet.
driving
Forward
for
progress
first
might have got him
yardage.
at first down.
Let's see where they
Let's
put
see
it
where they
down. He
spot
was
it.
stood up eventually right at the marker by Josh Metellus.
And they're
it's a
saying first down. Cole
And that was just
Komet.
sheer leg drive by Komet. to
What's
pick it
up,
That
Jess?
was outstanding work by Komet. He's helping out in protection. He leaks late. He gives him an outlet to go with the football. It looked like he was well short when contact was made. It's a scrum. That's a little bit of the tush push right there coming in from behind him. Yeah, so a couple third down conversions now.
All right, here we go.
Play clock inside 5.
Shotgun formation, trips up top, single high safety. Here's
Protection
Fields, that's
and
caught.
another completion
And
to
that's
Komet,
about a 5-yard
who's going
gain
through the
at the
best stretch of
49-yard
his
line
young career.
in
Fourth-year pro
Vikings
from Notre Dame,
territory.
a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, he's been a security blanket.
What's up,
certainly for
JT?
Justin Fields, and a good player, a guy who we've enjoyed covering. And outside of DJ Moore, Komet's kind of the
Second
guy
and
who's been
6.
getting the most of
Cole
those
Komet,
looks
52 receptions,
from
449 yards,
Fields has started this game
8.6
4
and
for
5
4
touchdowns.
for 15 yards, all short
Empty
passes
set,
so far.
trips on the bottom.
Another
Here
one,
is DJ Moore. DJ
Took one
Moore.
tackle and now fights his way to the 45.
And he
it's
gets
gonna
it at
be
the
third down and short
45.
Again as Cam Bynum,
Third down
who
and
had
2.
that big Week 7 game with a couple of picks against the 49ers, made the stop.
Are
Well, you
Bears
look
in
at this,
tank
and now,
mode?
once again,
Nothing to play
a
for.
very manageable short yardage
I
situation.
mean, they could
here
still
on third
play
down.
spoiler,
The thing that
so I
they've
don't think
gotten
it's
back with
tank
Justin
mode.
Fields after
Now, if they're
he
trying to
missed
get
those
their
games
coaching
is he's
staff
more
fired,
inclined to
then
get the
yeah,
ball
they
down
could
the
go
field.
into
Now,
tank
that may
mode.
look different,
But,
as
I
said
mean,
tonight, because of the pressure.
a lot of teams
this
don't, I
Vikings
mean, a lot of
defense
players
likes
don't
to
like
apply
tanking.
that you've got to know where your hot reads are.
All right,
if
trips
you're
up
playing
top,
quarterback against this group.
shotgun. Fields steps back under
Doesn't come
pressure.
right out.
Oh, he
Fields
breaks
in
2
trouble,
tackles,
shows off what he can
steps
do with
up,
his
throws.
legs,
That's
and
caught.
finds
That's a
Johnson for
first
the down.
down.
Pressure by Daniil Hunter and DJ Wanham, and Justin Fields just beat it and completed it for 6 yards to Johnson.
Well, they've got 6 in protection, and they should be able to pick it up, but Hunter's able to get through the line. Excellent job by Justin Fields, buying time, getting out. And then you don't advise this, but he had such an open
That is
receiver then,
Roschon
and
Johnson.
No one was around him. And a good job by Johnson working
All right,
back
here we
to
go.
at least get in his vision and giving Fields
Got
a place to go
DJ
with the
Moore
football.
in motion.
3 third-down conversions on this
Oh!
possession.
He breaks one
Fields
tackle.
able to get
Fields
away.
steps up, throws.
And now
That's
finds
caught.
Herbert.
That's a first
Justin
down.
Fields right
Khalil
now is putting together some kind of
Herbert.
drive. He's showing off the legs, throwing on the run.
Bears
and that
are
was a
tanking.
fantastic
They
play
didn't
for
tell their
13.
quarterback.
Well, right inside.
Hey, that's all facts. He's been breaking a lot of tackles
Patrick at
on this
center,
drive.
and that makes it tough on a quarterback. So Fields had no opportunity, but he's able to get outside the pocket. You see the pressure immediately. And
Yeah,
there goes
players
Herbert.
don't like
And
tanking.
once
It's
again,
more
just
coaches
keeping
and
the play
in
alive,
front office.
and Fields being able
And
to
that's
find
why
his
they
back.
find themselves fired.
7 for
All right,
7
here we go.
start for number 1.
Single back formation. Trips down
Boston
low. Here's a
Herbert comes
handoff.
back.
And that's
And is
down at
wrapped
the
up.
25,
Well played.
maybe
Daniil
the
Hunter underneath.
24.
We'll give him credit for the
Gain of a
tackle.
yard, maybe
gain of
2.
2.
See where they spot it.
Well, this is a
All right,
nice
looks like
drive,
it's 2-yard
regardless
gain at the
of how this
24.
thing ends. The fact that
Second
they've
and
been
8,
able to
11 plays,
kind of mix
53
things up a
yards.
little bit, convert on
7:20
third downs.
on this
Fields
current
has been
drive.
mobile. He's been accurate with the football. It's looked nice.
Vikings only -3. Fields is actually trying to make plays. Absolutely. I mean, you kind of seen the little switch kind of flip the past few weeks with Justin Fields. And, oh, that's a good block.
Fields
Oh,
is
it's
finally
Fields
caught
got
down.
sacked.
Ivan Pace,
Ivan Pace Jr.
the rookie who has taken over
Come on, man.
for Brian Flores, and a loss of 5 as they're finally able to get Fields to the ground.
Well, Ivan Pace, you see him right here, number 40. Now you've got another rookie in Roshan Johnson. The
That's
running
a
back
loss
is trying
of
to pick him
5
up, but
yards
that's what Pace
for
does
Ivan
really well.
Pace
He's an
Jr.,
undersized
the
linebacker.
rookie.
Does a pretty good job when he rushes, and when he gets on a back, he doesn't normally run through him, and he didn't there.
Third down
He
and
kinda olays him
13.
and is able to get to
Fields on
Fields.
third down is 3 for 3, 16 yards, 3 first downs.
Third down and 13. Pass is
Oh,
caught
that was
by
a stupid
Komet,
play.
And, the tackle
And
is
that's
made
going to be
by
a loss
Daniil
of
Hunter.
1.
As
Fourth
the
down
drive
and 14 at
after
the
the
30-yard
impressive start.
line.
Pat Jones had pressure and a loss of 1 on that play. And the field goal unit comes on for Chicago.
Well, they stand Pat Jones.
To be
up
honest,
in the,
I think
in the
Chicago
interior
should stick with
of
Justin
the
Fields
line,
because
and
he'll
he
be
just
a better
gets
option
right on
for them
Fields in a
instead of
hurry. Now
Caleb
they're trying
Williams.
to get the screen.
You know
It's
something? I
handled
actually
well by
agree with
Daniil
that.
Hunter.
I know
You'd
Caleb
like for
Williams
the
is
lineman to get a
this,
little
that,
bit
the other,
more of a
but
chip on that guy who's
it's
rushing.
easier
It
to
tends
get
tighten
bad
up a little
at
bit
quarterback than get good.
48-yard try by Cairo Santos.
And Santos, no good.
Wide right.
Wide right.
And with all the good that happened on that drive for the Bears,
Cairo
they've had a tough time
Santos,
finishing games,
Dude,
and this
you
time
got
they can't
one
finish.
you
the
got
drive.
one job, and that's to kick it down that upright.
Come on, man.
Second miss on the season for Santos. 5:52 to play in the first quarter. That was a good drive by Chicago not to come away with any points. That right there are that right there are drives that really affect an offense as a whole. Like when you got a good drive going, you're moving the ball, you're doing this, that, the other, and you come away with no points because of a missed field goal, that hurts. Do you want the Vikings to lose so Lions can win the division? Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's a no-brainer. But, I mean, hey, I you know, the NFL, they're going to make it interesting, so it is what it is. We roll with the punches. What's up, James Brent? Trox, what's up, man? What's my football people? Or what's my football peoples? I think you forgot what's up, my football people. But we got you, Brent, James. Besides the other options like Bo Nix, Michael Penix, Drake Mays, Jaden Daniels, and yes, J.J. McCarthy, will definitely get looked at for teams that want a quarterback. Oh, absolutely. That's what I meant. What's up, all my football? Or what's up? Yeah, what's up, all my football? Hey, appreciate that, Richard Carr. But I tell you what, though, the playoffs are not set in stone right now. Like for a lot of teams, because I do got to switch that. I mean, just in the NFC, like you got the Minnesota and you got Green Bay. They're fighting for that one spot. You got, and, Chicago, if they start getting on a roll and Minnesota and both Green Bay collapse, I mean, it would be the greatest comeback of all time to get into the playoffs. But, I mean, it's not a done deal for that one spot. And then you got, the Saints and Falcons.
Viking.
All right, here we go. Single back formation, trips down low.
He's got Madison behind him.
And Dobbs
Well
looks
protected
wide
and
open,
out.
throws,
And
and
for the ball.
oh my,
Catch
oh,
is
they're
made.
saying no
Now
good. Oh, they're saying no good.
Addison comes
Addison
away with
had
but they
it.
Say it hit the deck.
But huge stop.
Addison was there. The throw was there. Defended by
I believe
Jackson
that
and
was
Smith.
Eddie
And
Jackson.
let's look at the end of this.
Boy, he almost made one heck of a play.
Eddie
He has it, and then it comes out just.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
later than what I'd
Eddie
originally
Jackson
thought,
with
but
a
it's a great
huge
job by
defensive
Addison going out to
play.
make a play on this ball.
That would have been huge for Minnesota.
Incomplete. At the very end, that ball touches the turf.
All right, here we go. Second
Brown
down
is
and
begging
10.
O'Connell to challenge.
Here's a
He keeps the
handoff.
challenge flag in his pocket, and they hand
And
to
that's a
Ty
1-yard
Chandler.
gain. That's Ty
A gain of one,
Chandler.
third and long coming up. This was a 50-yard near completion on the first play from scrimmage.
50-yard
The ball
near
just popped
completion
out at the
on
end.
the
There
very
was an
first
outstanding read
pass
by Josh Dobbs.
by
because
Josh
Eddie
Dobbs.
Jackson, the safety, number 4, he's
Holy
trying
smokes.
to disguise the coverage. He gets back to center field late, and they've got the rookie Terrell Smith.
All right, here we go.
who's
Third
starting
down and
at corner.
9.
And
5:15
Addison,
remains
another
in the first
rookie
quarter.
Who's really had a nice season this year. They like the one-on-one matchup
Hello,
on the deep ball,
Modelos.
and Dobbs takes it, and they almost got a big play out of it.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, trips down low.
Third
Here
down
is
and 9
Josh
as a
Dobbs. A
result
lot of
of the
times,
first two
and he
plays.
goes down.
And now a sack
That's
for Montez
Sweat.
Traded from Washington at the deadline. They've locked him up.
And
for a 4-year
Dobbs goes
extension,
down.
and he gets his
Brings
second
up
sack
fourth
with the
down
Bears.
and
A loss of 8. It's
17.
fourth down.
Oh, my God.
They run a lot of action up
Come
here
on,
on this defensive front. They stunt and twist, and they do it here. And it frees up Montez Sweat, who he's able to come all the way around and make a play. This offensive line, particularly the tackles, they don't handle it particularly well. Brian O'Neill, the right tackle, who's played well.
All right, here comes Trent Taylor and Ryan
And
Roy.
they force the 3 and out.
Ryan Wright will punt it. It's a 3 and out. Trent Taylor waiting for the punt for
And the
Chicago.
punt is in the air. And why
he
didn't
is
you
dropped
fair catch
immediately.
that?
Plays
took an
made by
unnecessary
Najee
hit.
Thompson. Can't cover it any better.
All right, no return. If DJ can transfer to MSU, I'll take that right now, especially since it seems both of our freshman quarterbacks entered the portal. Yeah, I will say this. I do like the MSU hire. I'm kind of mad that they got an actual good head coach. But go blue. Go blue. But yeah, I actually like their head coach hire. Yes, Tim Hasselback is his dad. Looks like Matt Hasselback might be the starter for us next year. What's up, Daniel Lito? Who has the ball? Minnesota Vikings or Chicago Bears? Chicago has the ball. MSU fan here. I'm glad they're transferring. Is Harbaugh banned for the rest of the games? No, he is officially back. Jim Harbaugh served his final suspension against the Ohio State Buckeyes. So this Saturday against the Iowa Hawkeyes, he will be coaching on the sidelines. He is back. I'm still celebrating Michigan beating Ohio State. Woo! Hey, absolutely. What's up, Greg? Greg Whitworth's in the building. Chicago plus 3.5. Bet all you got. James Brett says go green. Hey. Go blue, baby. Go blue. OSU is such trash, overrated. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, the team is what, 11-1? That's pretty impressive. But I will say this, OSU is soft. They're a good team, but they're soft. That was a great game. Go blue. Hey, absolutely. All right, here we go. Justin Fields, first drive, 8 for 8, 37 yards, 1 rush, 4 rushing yards.
Possession for the Bears.
And here is Justin Fields. Justin Fields gets to the edge, and he gets the first down. Move that ball and move those sticks. Justin Fields, first down.
Well, you got Harrison Smith, who
I rooted for you, Aval, on that one.
Hey,
that's what's up. What's up, Ernesto?
Checking it out to where he's going to be
Let's
going
see
with the
you
football.
in your
Harrison
element,
Smith coming
Trox.
off the
Glad you're back.
opposite
Hey, I
side.
appreciate
And
that.
Initially, it looked like he was going to be able to run him down without really much of a problem.
I will never root for OSU fake athletes.
Justin Fields able to outrun everybody to the edge.
All right, here we go. First down and 10. Shotgun formation. And Justin Fields. And that's a good pass to Roschon Johnson to the 50, 40, and tackled down at the 38-yard line. First down, Chicago.
Gain of 22 on the catch and run.
It's a really nice job by Justin
Hey, I think
Fields,
Chicago knows
initially
CM Punk
he's
is
going to
back
throw
in the
ball to his
WWE,
right,
and
but
I
Byron
think
Murphy,
Chicago
number
is
7,
now
he
hyped.
jumps it, and he immediately then gets off of that and comes all the way
Ryan
back
Day is
to his
horrible
left.
coach. You know,
Right
not
there, he's
beating
gonna
Michigan
throw
3
it.
years in a
Murphy
row
jumps
could
the
get him
route
fired.
and comes back
I don't think he will be
to
fired,
Roschon Johnson for a nice game.
but I think one more loss will seal that deal. And here's a play action. Fields in trouble. Rolls out. And oh no, get it out.
They're going to call him in.
That might be intentional grounding. That might be intentional grounding.
Pass by Josh Metellus.
Let's see.
Who was all over the place for the Vikings on defense. Bullard was the first guy who got through.
Well, they're going to stack the line of scrimmage, and so for Justin Fields, it's a balance between understanding when you can get out of the pocket and create something and when you know you've got to get the ball out of your hands. And that's been that is the challenge for him. It's a challenge.
Wow,
really
they did
for a
not
mobile quarterback
call
when
the
you're facing
intentional
an
grounding,
aggressive defense
but it is
like
second
this,
down
that
and
you just cannot
22.
sit in the pocket and think that protection's going to hold up.
Too many men in the huddle. Offense, broke with 12. It's a 5-yard penalty, second down.
Oh,
So not too many men in the
wow.
huddle, which after the sack in the second of the year for Metellus.
Backs him up another 5, so it's now second down and 27. Holy smokes. What's up, Chad? It says I can't vote.
All
right, here we go.
At Detroit, trying to back it up here. With
Empty
a good
set
one
trips
at Minnesota.
up top. And here's a quick
He's able to
pass.
complete
Gets
to
it at the
Kmet.
48.
Gets him
Cole
back on
Kmet.
Minnesota's side of the 50 in a gain of 7.
So when you
Okay,
look at
they
this
said
Minnesota
7 yards, so is
defense,
that is
everyone knows
at the
that knows Brian
49.
Flores that they're going to blitz the quarterback. They blitz more than anybody in football. But in addition to that, they also drop 8 into coverage more than any other defense in football.
Highest
So
blitz percentage
when you
this
get into
season
second
through
and long
11
like they
weeks.
were,
Minnesota
you got
Vikings,
the three-man
46%.
rush.
Tampa
Now you're
Bay,
third and long.
37%.
You would
And the
expect
Giants at
another three-man
37%.
rush, or is he going to bring pressure?
Third down
force
and
the ball out of his
21.
hands quickly?
111
But
to
either
play
way,
in the
a lot of
first
zone
quarter.
coverage behind it.
Shotgun formation, trips down low.
Third down and 21.
Fields
underneath.
throws. That's Roshan Johnson. Johnson gets it up
Takes it
to
inside
about
40,
the
so they don't
39,
get the first
38
down,
yard
but now
line.
that allows Matt
Brings
Eberflus,
up
if
fourth
he
down.
wants to go with it, to bring Santos back out there.
Fourth
but he's
down
leaving
and
the
10.
offense out there on 4th and 10.
Yeah, this
And they're going to
matches
probably go
Cairo
for it.
Santos's career long at 55 yards if he did want to attempt it here.
I think after a miss, I don't think you want to put him at a
Weather
career
conditions
long. At least go and try and get him
inside
off sides.
this dome, certainly within his range.
If not, take a delay a game, get a 5-yard penalty, and punt it. All right, here we go. No, they're going to snap. They're going for it.
Everybody up and coming
Fields
after
looks,
Fields.
throws,
He's got
caught,
Komet.
Komet, first down to the 20, 15,
Inside the 20,
and
now
down
inside
at the
the 15.
13-yard line. Wow, what a
Brian
play.
Flores brought everybody, and if Fields could hold
Oh,
on
my
and get
God.
it to Komet, it was good
What
for
a
24.
play, and
Komet was
that's
holding
going to
up in
do it for the
protection.
first quarter.
Everybody then.
Holy smokes. 4th and 10, they go for it, and they pick it up. Holy smokes. That was a gain of 24 yards. Wow. Needed 10, got 14 more. Pistons are just that bad, Trox. Down 12 with 4 left in the third. Why didn't the Bears beat the Lions? Tanked. Lions just wanted it more. You know, one thing you got to understand about opponents is you got to match how much they want it. You know, especially in the division. You know, yeah, you want it, but they might want it more. You know, so if you can't match that intensity or at least be on pace with their intensity, that's where you can lose. Let the bad times roll in New Orleans. They kept blitzing and exposed themselves. Absolutely. Lions looking to sweep the NFC South. Yeah, with a win this Sunday, they will sweep the NFC South. How are they favored in this game? Man, that's a good question. That's a good question. Because right now, the Bears are wanting it more.
You went deep. What should that tell us?
All right,
about
here
the
is Kevin
confidence that you
O'Connell.
have in your new quarterback?
Yeah, I've got a lot of confidence in Josh, a lot of confidence in our whole offense. We're going to need more ops, obviously, and defense was on the field for a long drive, ate up a lot of clock on that first drive, and then we went 3 and out. So we've got to put together a drive the next time we touch it, try to get them off the field here on 3rd down, keep them out of the end zone on this drive, and then just get into a rhythm. We'll be all right.
Thank you, Coach. Joe?
He's done a tremendous
Pistons?
job in keeping
Man,
this
I
team
don't know.
pointed forward.
They should
They're
never be
now
favored.
without their tremendous
They beat the
receiver
Broncos.
in
They will
Justin
also
Jefferson
sweep the
for the
AFC
7th
West.
Game. They've gone 5-1 over the first 6.
As the
They've been without
team
Kirk
that sweeps the
Cousins.
AFC West was the Lions. Hey,
Suffered
absolutely.
injuries on defense.
All right, here we go.
Injuries
I
hit every
formation.
team, but here they are at 6-5 and on the inside.
And
of the
here's a
playoff
pitch
picture
to
here in Week
Johnson.
12. A toss to
Roshan Johnson
And
gets
Roshan
inside the
Johnson on
10,
first
down
down
at
gets
the 8.
6.
Gain of
Well,
6
I think
yards.
When you play this style of ball that the Bears do, that
So 8 yards
they
away
want to
from
run
Pater for the
football,
Chicago
and
Bears.
They do a good job of it, and certainly Justin Fields is a big part of that. But when you go back to the last time these two teams
Hey, who
met
would have
in Week
imagined
6,
that, though?
they ran
AFC
the ball
West,
well.
the
They had
Lions
160
sweeping.
yards rushing, but yet they only scored 13 points. And so
Even
without
I didn't
big
think that
plays,
was gonna
it's
happen.
hard to come by points. So with that said, you get down. They already missed the field
All right, here
goal.
we go.
You get down
2nd
here in
and
these
4.
opportunities, you gotta
Here's the
score
play
touchdowns.
action.
Fields
Fields
out to his
looking,
right.
throws,
Has to throw it
and throws it away back in the end zone.
And this is an offense
Closest
that
receiver was DJ Moore.
has been good when they have gotten down to this area of the field in converting red zone
It is
possessions
3rd down and
into
4.
touchdowns.
Bears with the football at the 8-yard line. 8 yards away from pay dirt.
It's 3rd down and 4. That was the first incompletion thrown by Fields tonight. 12 for 13.
All right, here we go. That's Equimness St. Brown in motion. Trips down low. And here's Roshan Johnson. Johnson. That's going to be a 1-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. That's Bynum with the tackle.
And as we heard Kevin O'Connell say in his visit with Lisa Salters, get a stop, keep him out of the end zone.
4th down and 3.
Get the ball back and get a rhythm going.
All right, it looks like their field goal unit is going to come out.
Yeah, that's a win for Minnesota. This is a good call by Luke Getz, the offensive coordinator, but you see all the purple shirts that come rallying to the football. You think you're going to get them outflanked to the edge, pick up the 1st down. Just a really good job.
All right, this is a 25-yard attempt.
25-yard try. Snap.
Kick is up. Kick is good. Man, he's still trying to go.
Tonight belong to the Bears.
That wasn't a good kick. Yeah, he made it, but that was not a good kick. Like, real talk, if it's not 30 or less, I'm not putting out Cairo Santos today. I'll give him a 30-yarder. But anything more, 31 yards, no. The way he's kicking, it doesn't look good. Like, that was a 25-yard field goal, and that almost was wide left. Now he was compensating. Because it was wide right the first time. When was the Bears good last when they had Urlacher? What? Hold on. When was the Bears good last when they had Urlacher? Question mark. I mean, no, they did have that, the year of the double doink. They were really good that year. They just faced the Philadelphia Eagles and the last play of the game. They just, they whiffed it. Cody Parkey just whiffed it, hit the double doink. And, Philadelphia that year won that game, and then they, I think, went on to win the Super Bowl that year. That was, I believe, the Nick Foles era of Philly. But I tell you what, that was one guy on the Chicago Bears that I had nightmares when we faced those guys over in Chicago. I hated Brian Urlacher. He gave me nightmares. Him and Peanut Tillman, I swear on everything I love, I hated Peanut Tillman. I mean, granted, he's one of the best ever, but I hated to play against him. His little punch out, I hated that because it came out of nowhere. And then I remember Minnesota. Freaking, I forgot his first name, but Allen. The DN Allen. Back in the 0-16 lines. Man, he was a nightmare too. I think it was Jared Allen.
Get off the field under
but
his
man,
own power.
Those three guys, I had nightmares.
Front for the Chicago
yeah, Jared
Bears.
Allen.
They've been moving those pieces all over.
Yeah,
the place.
appreciate that. What's up, Shona? All right, the kick is in the air.
He's been their best lineman. So that's a big.
All right, Minnesota gets the football at the 25-yard line, down by 3.
Tried to go over the top, and Jenkins bore the brunt of it.
What's up, Chad Skinner?
Exactly
Arku,
what
Shona.
He injured, but he was down on the turf for a long time. And we
Bears
show all that
coach
good work
hasn't
that
won a game in the NFC
these
North.
players are doing over the Thanksgiving holiday.
Biggest
Doesn't
disappointment
Thanksgiving
of
feel
the
like it was
year.
a month ago? It does to me.
It does.
Maybe it's just me.
Probably
No,
the
I'm
loss
with
of Aaron Rodgers, I would say.
Here's Dobbs.
All right, here's Dobbs, rolls out. He's
This
going
is
to
an
gain
element
some
to his
yardage
game
and
that
slide.
Is certainly different.
Gets a gain
than
of
Kirk
about
Cousins.
4
And by the way,
yards.
Cousins,
Brings up
he
second
tore
down
his
and
Achilles
6.
in Green Bay. He showed up
Because,
either
I
the
mean,
next
what?
day or the day
Aaron
after
Rodgers
that at
played,
a club
what?
function on Halloween, and there he was
2
serving
snaps,
meals
3 snaps.
on Thanksgiving. He's a special guy.
I grew up
He's
dealing
somebody
with
Kevin
Mike
O'Connell
Singletary.
Is desperate
Oh,
to
man.
bring back. He's a free agent to be.
I can only imagine. I
but
heard
not
horror
as mobile
stories
as
about
we will
Mike
see Josh
Singletary.
Dobbs here tonight.
Here's a
Here's
handoff.
Madison left side.
And
Nice
that's
cut.
Madison. Madison, that's a
And
first
another,
down.
The first of the night for the
First
Vikings.
down by the
A gain of 8.
Vikings.
Well, I
Move
know they'll
those
bring Kirk Cousins
sticks.
back. I mean, all you got to do is pay, and that's a lot of money. I understand, but boy, was he playing well. I hate
Hello?
it for the organization.
Wave
I hate
Sam,
it for
the
Kevin
sister.
O'Connell. I hate it for Kirk Cousins.
All right, here we
He
go.
didn't get a
I
chance to finish
formation.
what he had started
Looks
because
like it's
he
a
was
single
as hot
high
as any
safety.
quarterback in football. And after digging themselves an 0-3 hole to start this
Looks like
year,
Brisker might be
they were playing really well.
Yep, he is a blitzer.
Here's Madison.
And Madison. And
play made
Brisker
by Tremaine
and
Edmonds, first year as a
Edmonds
Bear.
gets a
And
tackle
he
for a
strung that play out, a
loss.
loss of 2.
Lost the 2
Good
yards
play
on
by
that
the former
play.
Buffalo Bill.
Brings
Yeah, that
up
really
second
was a
down
good
and
play by
12
Tremaine Edmonds,
at
and
the
probably
Minnesota
hasn't
35.
had his best year after they were brought him in over from Buffalo. But
Yes, Kirk
it's a good
Cousins
job of him
is
by
out with, I
recognizing it,
believe,
just
an
running to the
Achilles injury
football
or
and
it's an
being able to make a
ACL
play.
injury. Season-ending injury.
You know, there's a lot of discussion
And he will
about
be a free
Alexander
agent, and the
Mattison
rumors are that the
you know, how much of the
Vikings are
snaps
going
should he be
to
getting
try
as
and
opposed to
re-sign
Ty
Kirk
Chandler?
Cousins.
I like Madison. I love the way he runs.
All right,
He's
here we
tough.
go.
He's not
Second
as
and
explosive
12.
as Chandler, who
Shotgun
we'll see a fair amount
formation.
tonight.
Here is Dobbs. Dobbs
protected
throws. Oh, it's intercepted.
by Jalen
Intercepted.
Johnson.
Jalen Johnson. Holy
Johnson
smokes.
on the return
To the
will
40
take it down inside
and
the
down
40.
at the
And a takeaway
37-yard
for the
line.
Chicago defense.
First down,
That's a play Jalen Johnson
Chicago.
couldn't make against Detroit that would have maybe won that ball game with a pick six.
Holy
but he sure comes
smokes,
back
folks.
Off of this
Oh,
play
there's a
and gets
flag
underneath
down.
the throw.
Career high 3rd pick of the season for Johnson, about to be a free agent. A flag came in at the end of the play on that
After the play
19-yard
was over,
return.
unsportsmanlike conduct by Chicago number 6 for taking his helmet off. That's a 15-yard penalty. Chicago's going to keep the ball first down.
That was a stupid penalty. Oh,
It's
my
against
God.
Tyler
You could have had it at about
But
the...
Jalen-
He took his helmet off.
They're in a cover two, so he has safety
Oh,
help.
man.
He's going to take Brandon Powell, and he starts there.
You
Once
had
he comes to the inside,
very,
it
very
frees
good
him up to
field
then get
position.
underneath that
Now you
route.
gave up
And if
15
you see
yards.
coverage,
Don't
if you're
be
Dobbs,
stupid. Keep
as soon
your
as you see
helmet
the cover
on.
two safety, that's the corner that you have to concern yourself with when you're trying to fit that ball in behind
I don't know who
him
6 is,
to
but
Jordan Addison. But an
that
excellent
was
job
dumb.
by Jalen Johnson. He has had really his best year of his career. There's the penalty on number 6. Yeah, it's Kyler Gordon. He's saying that
Number
the
6 is
helmet
foul as
it
the
was
taunt.
broken.
That's his first towards
Oh.
disqualification.
Oh, it was
He's
a
doubling
taunt
down and
call.
saying that it's a taunt instead of taking his helmet
Wow.
off. His face mask came
All
off.
right, so that's Gordon. But his face
Yeah,
mask
that
is
just
up in
doesn't
the air
happen,
like
you
that,
know,
like
so
it's busted.
Somebody obviously grabbed it along the way, and he takes the helmet off, which I totally understand with the face mask just dangling. If you can go in and replay something, I guess that would be the time to do it, although they won't, right, John?
Yeah, there may have been something near that sideline that took that mask off.
Yeah, the face mask is busted. That's why he took the helmet
Well,
off.
the penalty erases the
But get off
19-yard
the
return
field
by
if you do
Jalen
that.
Johnson, who was
All right, here we
earlier
go.
this
That's
month
Mooney
saying,
in motion.
arguably, I
Lines
feel
up in
like
the
I'm
slot.
best corner in the game
Shotgun
right now. He's a
formation.
free agent to be.
And Fields rolls.
As
Fields
Fields
throws
it
and
away,
throws
and
it
when
out
the
of
trade
bounds.
deadline was
Incomplete. Brings
there,
up
there's a
second
flag
down.
on this play
And there's
for an
another flag
ineligible
down.
man downfield.
Well, they were trying to run the screen pass to the opposite side of the field.
Ineligible downfield. Offense number 64. That penalty is declined. Second down.
All right. Second down.
The
11:25.
interception by Jalen Johnson, who wasn't traded and wasn't extended. But Brandon Powell and he come together on the sideline, and Powell, it goes out of frame, but then Kyler Gordon comes away with his
All right,
face
here we
mask
go.
flopping around.
Second
took his
and
helmet off and
10.
got the penalty.
Ball
Yeah,
is at the
chances are as they got
48-yard line
deeper
in
into
Chicago
that sideline,
territory.
That's when that action took place.
Shotgun
Cody
formation.
Whitehair is
And here
taken
comes a
over for
blitz.
the injured
And there's a
Tevin
flag
Jenkins at left
down.
guard.
That might be false start.
Ball start. Offense number 58. It's a 5-yard penalty, second down.
Oh, my
They get
goodness.
the rookie Darnell Wright. So
That's
they
Darnell
have the interception,
Wright.
They have the good return. Then Gordon takes his helmet off. They go back 15.
41 penalties
Then they've had
enforced
two
through
5-yard
11
penalties,
weeks.
and all of a sudden the ball
Tied for
is
most
back
in the NFL with the
inside
Seahawks.
the 45.
Not good, huh?
Yeah, that's
That
not
was it.
good. Neither is this right here. Is this your illustrator?
Yeah,
He's
use
right
it.
there.
Use it.
Came in with 42 penalties enforced on this offense, the most in the league, and they're adding to it.
I'm going to get you a stylus for this telestrator.
Appreciate it. Here's Herbert and a nice
And
tackle
that's
made by
Herbert.
Murphy.
That is no gain on that play.
Dropped him, a gain of 1.
Yeah, so
No,
like
that's
you
a
said,
gain
Joe,
of 1
Chicago
yard for
was set
Khalil
up
Herbert.
nicely, and they are going the wrong direction. And
I don't know
Minnesota
how you got
tightening
1
things
yard,
up. Byron
but
Murphy here, number
they're
7,
going to give him 1
does an
yard.
excellent job coming up and making a play. When you watch these corners,
I thought
for
that was right
Minnesota,
at the line of
It's
scrimmage.
not surprising. I think Byron Murphy's a good player. I liked him when he was playing for the Cardinals as well.
All right, here we
But
go.
these guys,
Third down
some
and
young
14.
players as well that are out
Ball
there
is
playing
at
tonight.
the
They come up and they hit
44-yard
people,
line.
and
Shotgun
they make
formation
tackles,
trips up
and you would
top.
expect that from a defense
Three
as
high
aggressive as
safety.
Flores is.
3-man rush. That's
And
it on
here
3rd
comes
14.
Fields. Wide open. Throws.
Fields, Mooney
Oh!
thrown.
That might.
And then Mooney gets hit by Metellus.
No, they're not going to say a penalty. What a
When you
hit.
talk about Darnell
Martellus
Mooney and the lack of opportunities,
completely
or the lack of
obliterated.
receptions that he's had. It's some of
Darnell
this type
Mooney.
stuff when you watch him that
Oh,
this
my
is as
God.
open as you can get, and he does an excellent job of finding a place for Fields to go with the football, and
Oh.
yet Fields just airmails him. But if you're able to
Yikes.
drive the ball on him, of course, then you got
Actually,
Metellus,
real talk,
who's-
that could be a defensive,
He's been a really good player this year
defensive-less
for
player.
this defense. Plays a lot as the third safety, but
All right, Martellus
as he
comes
got
off
some
the
attention,
field.
There's a big loss if he were unable to play. It looks like he's going to be okay, but he basically serves as the nickel. There over
5'11",
the slot as they
207,
employ a three-safety
Out of
defense.
Michigan, Josh
But that should have
Martellus.
been a pretty easy completion to Darnell Mooney.
So the Bears waste the good field position after the pick. They go backward with 3 penalties, and now on 4th down.
All right, here we go.
Trenton
4th
Gill
down
will
and
come out
14.
punt.
Here comes
That's a
Trenton
disappointing
Gill.
Sequence of events after the
Trenton
penalty
Gill
on
set
Kyler
the punt.
Gordon that eliminated excellent
punts
field
inside the
position,
20.
and then the penalties offensively, and then having a punt.
And the punt's in the air.
Gill
And
just
fair
got
caught.
that one away, and a
And
fair
it's going to be
catch
at the
by
12.
Powell.
There is a flag
is
down.
back where Gill and Pat Jones came together.
See what the flag is about.
You can see Alex Kemp saying this is in the 5-yard variety.
And right after this, as soon as they go on commercial break,
Running
give me a
into the kicker.
second. Because I got to
Receiving team
give
number
Lil
91,
one.
that penalty is declined. First down.
All right, so
Minnesota.
it's running
Timeout.
into the
The
kicker.
Vikings
Penalties
take
decline.
over, down by 3. And Dobbs will head
So I do
back
got to
to
give
work
Lil
coming
one a
off
hug
that
and a kiss
pick.
so she can go to bed. All right, give me 1 second. All righty. Sorry about that. Lil one wanted to say goodnight. Tells everybody how's it going and have a wonderful night. 45-0. Big Blue. Go Blue. Biggest surprise of the year so far. I would actually say the Detroit Lions, on pace for being 13-4. Everybody laughed at me when I said it. So, everybody was like, oh, you're crazy. 13-4 for the Lions? 11-5, stuff like that. Like, that's more reasonable. But I was like 13-4. And we're on pace for that, which is actually still kind of crazy. And the win against Kansas City. That still has blown my mind. What's your Iowa Michigan prediction? A lot to a little. Go blue. But I do think that Brad Holmes and the scouts are at that game because we love Iowa. Hey, appreciate that. Good night. Good night to little MVP. Was that? Have a great week. Hey, I appreciate that, Richard Carr. Safe Soul says night-night. Hey, appreciate that. No, James, I think he was saying that to little MVP. Well, appreciate that, James. Army versus Navy football game this weekend. Ooh, that's a good game. Take Iowa plus 20.5. Maybe. But, you know what? I would actually stay away from that. All right, here we go. Ball's at the 12-yard line. Single back formation. Addison in motion. And here's a handoff. And
handoff is to Chandler.
Chandler, good gain
And
on
in
that
the words
play.
of head coach Kevin O'Connell,
Gain of 6
he's our
yards.
most
Second down and
explosive
4.
back.
Ball
he
at
can do
18.
a lot of things. He might get you in trouble.
Yeah,
in
I would
pass
stay away
protection,
from the
but
Iowa
he's got
bet.
A lot of speed.
It's actually
Yeah, he
Iowa
does, and
plus
he brings
23.
some real juice, so he's a threat anytime he has the football in his hands.
Here's one to the
And
sideline for Addison.
that is incomplete.
Incomplete, and Johnson was there
Intended
again.
for
The flag
Addison,
comes down
and there is a flag
in the
down.
offensive backfield.
I think Michigan still could. I think Michigan
That's right
still
back
could
where
cover the
Josh
23.
Dobbs was, so we'll see.
Personal
If,
foul, roughing the passer, defense number 99. A 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
All right, that's on
Rookie
Jervon Dexter
from Florida,
Sr.
second-round pick.
Rookie D
we'll
tackle.
take a look at it. He's able to get the inside pressure then on Josh Dobbs. He wins up front, and
Oh yeah,
it looked like they
that
got
body
him
weight
for
was on him. Yeah,
using his full body weight when he took Dobbs to
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah, that's full body weight, and the brace comes late, which makes it a foul for roughing the passer.
Fifth penalty
All right,
against
here we
the
go.
Bears, fourth accepted penalty. And
Blitz
that
is
moves the ball
coming.
outside the 30.
and
KJ
oh,
Osborne.
KJ
Not much
Osborne,
room.
no gain.
And Jalen Johnson's having a game. Out there made the stop.
Second and 10.
Well, Jalen Johnson, as we said, he's having the best year of his career. He's been really outstanding, and he got the interception. He's had some opportunities, but that was just his fourth career interception.
All right, here we go. Out the shotgun. Here is a pass that is Addison. Good gain on that play. Brings up third down and 5.
Who is playing
Ball
in
at
place
the
of
Minnesota
injured
38-yard
Tyreek
line.
Stevenson, who hurt his ankle late in the week. He's not active. So you've got Smith, Gordon, and Johnson playing corner tonight with that good safety combination of Brisker and Eddie
8:15
Jackson.
remains in the half.
Third down and 5.
Well, and it's a little bit of the Deion Sanders effect when you're playing opposite of him. In this case, playing opposite of Jalen Johnson.
Hey, that's all facts as well.
You got a target on your back. You're going to get a lot of throws in your direction.
Empty set. Trips down low.
Addison in motion on third
And
down and 5.
Dobbs throws.
Penalty
Ball's
flag,
wobbly.
and Hawkinson can't
Incomplete.
make the catch,
Intended
but
for
there are 2
Hawkinson. Flags
in the
down.
secondary. The indication is against Chicago.
Yeah, I think where the flag came out, it might have been a hold against Hawkinson or even KJ Osborne, maybe both of them, that there was some grabbing. The defense that doesn't play a lot of man coverage was locked up there.
Before the pass, holding, defense number 4, that penalty is declined. Illegal contact, defense number 32, that penalty is accepted, 5 yards, automatic first down.
All right, that's a 5-yard automatic
So both
first
of the-
down.
Both of the ones that I saw are the ones that they called. There were 2 flags that came out. So they got Eddie Jackson on holding Hawkinson.
All right,
number
Eddie Jackson
87.
on hold.
And then the rookie that we talked about, Terrell Smith, he was
And
holding
Terrell
J.J.
Smith
Osborne as he's trying to
held
come out
on
of his break.
Osborne.
45
All right, here we go.
yards
Offset
already on the
formation.
board for Chicago.
And here is a play
Dobbs,
action.
good protection.
And that's caught.
First completion.
And that's a
the
gain of
fullback,
about
CJ
3 yards.
Johnson over there to make the
Maybe
stop and a gain of
4.
4.
Okay, gain
Yeah,
of
so
4.
they've
So
got a
second
little
and
bit of the
6.
play action going. Haven't seen as much.
8 minutes and 35
yet,
seconds
anyway.
remaining in the
This is
half.
their 11th
Second and 6.
offensive snap here in this first half.
Minnesota with the
But as far
football.
as getting
Down by
Josh
3
Dobbs outside
at
of
the
pocket
Minnesota 40.
and get him on
Let's
the
see
edge
where
with his
it's-
speed and some of the things that he's able to do. That's where he can really
At
threaten
the
and has in the games that
Minnesota
he's played.
47. And here's
Powell. Brandon Powell.
Brandon Powell
Down at
gets a
the
gain of 2.
49 by Terrell Smith.
Oh,
And third down
Okay.
coming up, and Smith a little slow getting up. T.J. Edwards missed
third
the
and
tackle.
4.
Terrell Smith did not.
You know, Brandon Powell, he's the guy who's benefited by Justin Jefferson being injured.
I was
He's
10-2.
It was off the hander for the 10.
Second
Dobbs had some
INT.
heat on it.
For the
Yeah,
Chicago
in the
Bears
words of
defense.
Collinsworth, we know what he would say, but great timing by Josh Dobbs. He turns that ball
Second
loose before
career
Addison ever gets
interception
to the top of
for
his route.
Jaquan Brisker.
And I don't want to say it surprised Addison, but it was coming in pretty hot. And this
Addison tipped it in the air, and Brisker came down with it. Let's go Bears, says Richard Carr. Man, it looks like Minnesota's trying to give Chicago this game. It's just Chicago can't cash in for 6. And 90% of it is dealing with penalties. They got to stop shooting themselves in the foot. If they do that, man, Minnesota's giving them the game. That's already 2 interceptions. It's those penalties that's really been killing Chicago. What's up, Marcus? Sorry, I didn't see your comment. Says good to see you and hear you, Trox. Florida's being okay. I'm glad to be back in the Sunshine State. Man, I heard y'all got some beautiful weather. I'm saying some beautiful weather in Florida. Would you take Washington plus 9.5 versus Oregon? Absolutely no. I think Oregon runs away with that. Oregon is trying to win. They want their name, when it's all said and done, in that college football playoffs if possible. All right, here we go. And that is DJ Moore. DJ Moore, second effort, gets that first down.
Short throws with receivers in stride, a gain of 11.
Gain of 11
After
yards.
Back-to-back Vikings drives end with an interception. We'll see if the
got 2
Bears
extra
can do
yards
anything
on that
with this
second
one.
effort.
Well, and I think that was what was so frustrating in their loss to Detroit a week ago, that they were able to get 4 takeaways. They had 3 interceptions, on Jared Goff, and then they forced a fumble that they recovered, and yet they weren't able to capitalize.
Justin Fields,
and win
15 to
that
18,
football game.
113
This is
yards,
the second
18 yards
takeaway now
rushing.
tonight.
Shotgun
See what they can do
formation.
with it.
Here is
Here's a
Justin Fields, and
quarterback
Justin
run,
Fields,
gets
he
hit
loses
and
a
hit
yard,
hard.
and he got hit
A loss of
hard.
one, Sheldon Day, who was just added
Sheldon
to the active
Day.
roster. And that had an exclamation
With that
point
holy
on it
smokes hit.
with Fields, the runner.
Yeah, we saw Sheldon Day earlier in the first quarter, how he was able to get pressure on Fields in the pocket. That's an outstanding job by Sheldon Day. Being able to shed the blockers and come up and take care of them.
Metellus
All right,
cleaned up.
second down and 11.
Second and 11.
And here's a handoff.
Handoff is to Roshan Johnson.
And
he
Roshan
stood
Johnson
up at the
gets
line
a
of
gain of
scrimmage, gets
2.
Harrison
Third
Phillips
down and 9
in
at
there
the
on
Chicago
stop.
Well, you look
47.
at this defense and what they were able to do a
Harrison
week ago
Phillips with the tackle.
turnovers against Denver. They
Third
gave
and
the ball
9.
to Denver one time on the 9-yard
5:45
line, another time on the 30-yard
remains
line,
in the half.
And both times, Denver had to settle for field goals. So they don't use it as an excuse. If the offense turns the ball over, they have to come out and play defense and make a stop, and they force it.
Chicago
now,
Bears
third and long.
tonight 3-7 on third downs, 8.6 yards to go. It's third and 9. And
Blitz.
trips up top, out the shotgun. Fields throws.
Incomplete for
Incomplete, intended for more.
Neil Hunter had pressure. Metellus was coming on a blitz, and it's fourth down, and that means the Bears now have not been able to convert their last 5 third down attempts after going 3 for their first 3.
Well, you can beat the blitz even when you've got a rusher who's coming free like he is as a quarterback. If you get the ball out on time, which Fields does, he's got an open DJ Moore, and that's a first
Yeah,
down. if
DJ
you're able
Moore
to complete
just
it.
stopped.
Not able to quite get it where he wanted to get it. But I've seen a lot of times guys who are throwing on time, they can beat a free rusher with the football.
All right,
and
here
deliver accurate
is a
Here's
return
Brandon Powell.
at the 15,
Nice catch of the
at
punt,
the
and then on
20,
near
25, 30,
side, good return.
and
out
out of bounds at around the
That
31.
was a strong 14-yard return.
All right, it's going to be first and 10 at the Minnesota 31-yard line. Minnesota with the football, down by 3. Fields need to run the ball more. Man, he almost got his head taken off. Longest first half ever, LOL. Actually, I thought this first half went by fast. I can only get chat on my phone. What the heck? Oh, man, Marissa, that's crazy. But what's up, Marissa? Yeah, I think this first half kind of went by quick. Oh, I love this Ohio State Michigan Wolverine mascot commercial. Got Eddie George all messed up, and Charles Woodson just looks at him, and he's like, "Man, I love that. Go blue, baby." Just JT have munchies ready for halftime? No, actually, I'm kind of full. I did have an awesome dinner though. Had some brats with some caramelized onions and sweet peppers with some curly fries on the side. Man, it was awesome. Not a happy camper. Yeah, that is so weird, Marissa. Are you doing the Michigan-Iowa game? No, I will not be. I got to take little one. Actually, no, wait. Isn't that at 6:30? If it's at 6:30, I might be able to. It just depends on what time I can get home. Oh, my God, it sounds so good. Oh, man, it was so good. Okay, Kirk Cousins was in Achilles.
Ended up extending that winning
All right, here we
streak to
go.
5.
Here's Dobbs.
Third start
That
by Josh
is
Dobbs, who they added at the trade
Madison.
deadline.
Madison, no gain on that play.
As Madison makes that catch,
I can't
and
wait to
gets
eat solid foods
nothing
again.
on the play. Terrell Smith
Oh,
out there to
man.
make the stop, but here they are. They've maintained. They've
Yeah, I
gotten
don't
better
know
as
if
the
I could
season has
survive
gone
without
on.
solid
They came
food.
close to winning. Heck, last week against the Denver Broncos.
Caramelized onions,
They're 5-1
absolutely.
without Jefferson at wide
I'm not a
receiver.
big
Well, I
onion
think
person,
it's
but you
pretty
get some good
incredible what
caramelized
Kevin
onions.
O'Connell and his entire staff have done.
Or even White
they've
Castle
had every
onions.
reason to just lay it down.
All right,
and
here we
they
go,
have
shotgun
refused to do that.
formation.
Not only have they refused to do
Here's
it, but they've
Dobbs.
moved the
He
ball
throws.
against
That's
other
caught.
teams.
Here's
That's
Addison.
Jordan
Breaks
Addison.
the tackle and gets a
Addison, first
Bounce near
down.
the 49. Terrell Smith couldn't bring him
4:20
down. and Addison
remains
did the
in the
rest
half.
For 17.
Ball's at the Minnesota
Well, it's a good
48-yard
job prior to
line.
That run after the catch by Addison. This is an offense that only had 20 yards of total offense here in the first half. So they need to get something going offensively. Smith just unable to make the tackle. Addison turns what would
All
have
right,
been
ball's
a
at the
minimal gain into
48.
a pretty nice play.
Wait a second. See what the ref has to say.
An announcement from Alex Kemp. Brandon Powell was signaling prior to that snap, and let's make sure the knee wasn't down, and it was.
Oh,
So
that
the
knee was
tackle is
down.
Good enough by Terrell Smith, and that wipes away the back end of that 17-yard catch and run.
Yeah, this was not a formal review. This is a replay assist. Clear and obvious that the knee is down, so they'll bring it back and set things back up.
You're getting a lot of time tonight, John.
Too much.
I mean, I could have handled that one.
Wow.
I'll give you the
After
layup.
discussion, the runner was down at the 35-yard line. It's 3rd and 6.
All right,
I think
36
we're all
at the
smart
Minnesota
enough to know there are
35.
no layups. So it's a 4-yard gain.
4-yard
instead of 17.
gain.
Well, big third down. So it goes
Huge
back to what
third
I said.
down.
It was a minimal gain.
All right, here we go. Ball got across the
CJ
41-yard
Ham is
line
in there
for
to
the
help
first
protect
down. Ball's at
Dobbs
the
on 3rd and
35.
6.
Trips up top, shotgun. Here's Dobbs,
Dobbs
throws.
to the sideline.
Oh,
and
near
nearly
interception.
intercepted
Jalen
for the
Johnson
second time
could have had
tonight
his second
by Jalen
interception.
Johnson.
That brings up fourth
Jalen
down.
Johnson, he was sitting
Oh,
out
Jalen
there
Johnson's all
just
smiles. He's
waiting
like,
for
man,
that route.
you almost had 2
He knew where the
interceptions.
first down marker was. He's got Hawkinson, so he's not worried about Hawkinson so much running by him. And he's just, now that was a ball.
The Lions do
I
play the
mentioned one- he
Chicago
didn't wanna hear
Bears
about it,
next
I know. I
week.
mentioned the one that he dropped last week against Detroit that likely wins the game if he makes that play. Detroit scores.
All
on
right,
the
here
very
comes
next play.
the
That's a pick
punt.
six again. So back-to-back weeks, he has an opportunity
And
for
a fair
pick six.
catch.
He's unable to make the play.
At the 17-yard
He can't hear
line,
you
maybe
now anyway.
18.
No, but he's got family.
It's going to be at the
He
Chicago
would just cheer
18-yard
about it
line.
And then be mad and probably.
That would have been 6. Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. That was going to be a pick 6. Fried onions, basically, Mike. I added a bit of honey or some maple syrup is good also. I like onions, but never heard of those. Hey, Trox, did you see the Barry Sanders documentary on Prime? Bye Bye Barry. It's a gem. Oh, absolutely. As soon as I got done, I instantly went on Twitter and went at Barry Sanders. Thank you. Hashtag One Pride. I had to thank Barry Sanders. Like, oh my God. If you have, I mean, you could be a Bears fan, a Viking fan, a Packer fan. Go watch Bye Bye Barry on Prime Video. I guarantee you will look at that and have a different perspective of Barry Sanders. What's up, Tyler? Tyler Shaw is in the building. Hey, Tyler, you just missed Greg. Greg was in the building as well. Did the reboot work, Marissa? Come on, Bears. Yeah, if you have not seen Bye Bye Bear, you have got to go watch it. Okay, awesome. Glad that worked. I do that. I have Prime. Yeah, Eric, if you don't like it, man, the next time I see you, you could punch me in my arm. Like, I guarantee you're gonna like it. I hope Greg doing well. Definitely having the Mondayest of Mondays today.
And he was,
all right, here we go.
he
Here's
was counting
Fields.
6 points.
DJ Moore. DJ Moore. First down.
DJ Moore.
Oh, that's a
He's
good
able to
play
break this
right
one
there.
for a
Gaining
big
22
completion.
yards.
Got a good block again from
Ivan Pace
Equinemius
Jr.
St.
with the
Brown and a
tackle.
gain of 22.
Got a huge block by
Good
Equinemius
job by DJ
St.
Moore,
Brown.
and he's one of these receivers. He's a bigger receiver, and he's good after the catch.
Yeah, that was a
And
huge
this
block.
is really when he's
That was
at his
on my
best.
Metellus.
Good job up front in being able to make a block and giving him a place to go with the football. But just a quick pass, wide receiver screen, good blocking out there on the edge, and then he takes it and goes.
All right, here we go. First
That was
and
22
10.
yards,
Oh,
and
nearly
here's a near
intercepted.
Walk-in touchdown for DJ Wanham.
DJ
As that
Wanham
pass
would have had a
and Fields hit him right in
walk-in
the
touchdown
chest.
on that
Yeah,
interception.
look at him. I mean, that's
Incomplete
for a guy
pass.
Like him, an edge rusher. That would have been a heck of a play, but he's thinking, he would have hit his head on the goalpost if he catches this. You just don't get a lot of opportunities like that.
All right, second and
4
10.
sacks over his last 4 games in a contract year. He's playing great.
Out the
DJ
shotgun
Wanham.
formation. Here's that
Here's
pass.
another
DJ Moore.
completion behind the
And
line of
DJ
scrimmage,
Moore is
and
going to lose
DJ
1
Moore
yard.
is wrapped up by Troy Dye.
Well, they come right back to it, a little bit different version. They window dress it a little bit, but doesn't fool Minnesota.
All right, they're saying
whatsoever,
it's a
and
no
then they
gain.
rally.
Third down
And
and
the one
10
thing about it, if you're a
at the
pressure
Chicago
defense,
40.
you know that these offenses are going to get the ball out quick, especially an offense like Chicago, who's been pretty inconsistent.
I just
So
wanted
they're
the Grinch
anticipating
today,
those
Jim
types of
Carrey.
throws. And now they got him to 3rd and long. Flores has done 3-man rushes the last few times when he's gotten them to these down and distances, but it looks like they're coming now.
All right, trips up top. Here is Justin
And
Fields.
got picked up.
Justin Fields.
Now
Got to get
here's
rid of
Fields
it.
Just stumbling around.
And he's only going to get a
short
couple. That's
of
stupid.
first down
4th
yardage.
down.
It was Pat Jones, rather. who was
2
coming
minutes. We're at the
and doing
2-minute
a
warning.
stunt on the defensive front. He got picked up. But in the end, a 4-yard carry by Fields. It brings up 4th down, and we are at the 2-minute warning here in the first half in Minneapolis. Another.
All right, punt's coming. Gill's going to punt. We're at the 2-minute warning. Hope Greg's doing well. Hey, absolutely. If you're a football fan, it's worth it watching just for the highlights. Hey, absolutely. I just wanted the Grinch today, Jim Carrey. JT, maybe your slacks are on the wrong feet. How's Dad Trox? He is officially out of the hospital today. So, man, your guys' prayers and thoughts. Hey, he's out the hospital. I appreciate that. What's up, Kelly Gardner? I guess the Bears can win or tie. LOL. Richard Carr says, oh, yeah. Shout out to the Macho Man Randy Savage. I've always wanted to do that. Just out of the blue, just be like, oh, yeah. Hey, can y'all tell I'm in a better mood today? Pops is at the hospital, and we're on live today. We got 2 minutes in this one. It's a close one, 3-0. But, man, hey, your boy got a little pep in his step today. Hey, I got all the energy and JT got none. What's up with that? No, but yeah, I mean, hey, Rick is 100% right on that. Like, even if you could hate the Lions, but just the highlights of Barry Sanders, guaranteed worth the watch. Man, it's going to be weird to see the Carolina Panthers and see Jim Caldwell on the sidelines as an offensive coordinator.
And Powell will let it go over his head and into the end zone.
All right, we got a touchback ball at the 25-yard line.
As many yards as the Vikings, who have only 24 yards of offense in this first half, and yet they trail. The Vikings do by
Working
just 3
tonight
points.
at the Delta Center.
That? The
12-hour day.
this 2023 version of the Chicago Bears defense,
Hey,
at least
Purrs
tonight,
up,
looking
Kelly.
like the 85 version.
And on the Minnesota side,
So Minnesota
nothing to
has
feel
been
good
punt,
about yet.
interception, interception, punt.
Well, they can feel good about the fact that Dobbs hasn't thrown 4 interceptions because he was on his way on a couple of them.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. And here's a pitch. That is
Here's
Chandler.
Trying to
gets a
find
gain of a
somewhere to
yard.
run,
Ball's at the
and with
21-yard
Justin
line.
Jones and Montez Sweat combining on the stop, a gain of.
All right, showing Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson got that 1 interception and nearly had another interception. Could have had 2 interceptions.
Pass. He has.
All right,
like I
here we
said,
go.
He's had a heck of a year, and you know, all great players, those drops are the ones that he's
And
going to
out the
remember.
empty set, here is Dobbs.
Second
He's
down,
going to
here's
throw.
Powell spinning.
And Powell.
Working on
Good.
Kyler Gordon.
That's going to be a
And
first
that was a
down
tremendous
at the
effort on
Chicago
spinning grab by
39-yard
Brandon
line.
Powell.
Yeah, such a great job by him. I really like this young player.
28-yard
So
gain.
you've got all that field then to throw. You can lay it out there. He throws the back shoulder. It's a perfect throw. And for him to have the body control and make a play
And
on the
here's
football,
Dobbs.
just excellent job.
Vikings
Catches
hurry it up.
that. That's going to be a
Osborne for another
12-yard
first
gain.
down.
That
So that's
is
what happens so many times, Joe, is
KJ
that
Osborne.
you make a big play
Gain
like
at
that,
12.
you get the defense then on their heels a little bit, and you come right back off of that.
And
with time
Minnesota
running out
calls
here
a
in this first
timeout.
half,
That is
and
their
you've got a
first.
clean lane and an
Minnesota
easy throw
has
for the
2
completion, and now you're
timeouts.
starting to put some
Chicago
plays
has all
together.
3.
Here's that last play.
Minnesota
KJ Osborne there in the slot, number
at
17.
the Chicago
He's got
39,
free
first
release
down
off the
and
ball
10.
just runs down the field, intermediate hook up, and Dobbs gets the ball out.
They used their first time out of the half. They have 2 left. 43 seconds on the clock. Down
Making
by
my puppy
3.
mad. He wants a
And the Vikings
pepperoni,
have gone 40
and I keep giving him
yards
a
over the
cracker.
last 2 plays.
Oh, man, Eric. Hey, be careful, brother. You know, dogs remember stuff like that.
Effort against Atlanta, the 2 starts on first down.
And here's
Hawkinson,
Dobbs. Oh, incomplete.
but a flag.
Oh, there's a
Kyler
flag.
Gordon in
What?
coverage, and a flag came in. It'll be pass interference, the call.
Oh,
against
I mean, I
Chicago.
could see it. Pass interference should be on Chicago.
Pass interference. Defense number 6. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. First
That's on Gordon. Kyler Gordon.
Kyler Gordon can't believe it. And we
That's
will
his
take
second
another
massive
look.
penalty.
Well, first, Alexander
He does have a
Madison does an
taunt.
excellent job of picking
And
up
then
the
now
blitzing
this pass
linebacker to
interference.
give Dobbs then some time. Here's the back end of this play.
Oh,
He's got
yeah.
the grab there of the right
Yep,
arm.
grab the arm.
That was Kyler Gordon who got his face mask replaced. And he gets the hold on Hawkinson.
That is
6
the
penalties
8th
for
time
71
the
yards.
Bears have been flagged in this game.
0
6
penalties
accepted, and that's a
for
big one.
0 yards
With
for
38
Minnesota.
seconds left and 2 timeouts.
All right, here we go.
26
And here's the
penalty.
play
Now
action.
Dobbs.
And Dobbs
In
rolls
trouble.
out. Dobbs, there's a flag.
And brought
And
down.
that might be
Flag is
another
down on the
flag.
play. They're going to say incomplete pass at the moment, I believe, as DeMarcus Walker
There
and
might be
Justin
multiple
Jones
flags
combined
on
for that
this.
play.
Well, Josh Oliver, he comes over and helps in protection. It looked like, I've got to believe one of the flags is for him holding. And if not, he definitely got away with one. But you see the Bears, they're pointing as though it's on Minnesota.
So then the question was Dobbs stood up in the grasp? He was able to get rid of the ball. Did not get it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a lot to
Two
sort
fouls
out.
on the play, both by the offense. Holding, number 84 is declined. Intentional grounding, number 15. That ball's placed at the spot of the foul, and to loss of down will be second down. Now there's no 10-second runoff because there was a holding foul in addition to the intentional grounding.
Of course.
Troy nailed the hold.
I mean, it
That one's
doesn't matter.
easy.
They have a
The delay
timeout
in the
anyways
flag
if there
with
was a
intentional grounding
10-second
is because
runoff.
it's a two-man call. It's a two-person call. The line of scrimmage official has to come over and tell the referee that the ball did not get anywhere near the line of scrimmage, which then creates the grounding. No runoff because it's an offset foul.
Yeah, he ran
So
right
well
back into
handled
the
by this crew and well handled by the Chicago defense to make that play. It's 14
all right,
yards
second
loss
down and
and a
24.
loss of down.
Ball is at
Second
the
and
27-yard
24
line.
from the
Empty set,
27.
trips up top. And here's Dobbs.
Dobbs breaks one tackle.
Breaks out of the tackle.
Still
Breaks out of
breaking
2.
tackles.
Breaks out of 3.
And is at
And he
least
throws
able
it
to
out of
avoid the sack.
bounds.
Dexter and Ngakoue had pressure, but nobody could bring down number 15. It's 3rd and 24.
Well, and Javon Dexter, number 99 in the middle, he's the one who it looked like he was going to be able to make a play. Does an excellent job right there. I mean, it's amazing that Dobbs is able to get away from him. But that's good to see him. Second-round pick out of Florida, a guy that they're expecting big things from. But
All right, here we go.
when you
3rd
think
down
of
and
Matt Eberflus and
24.
the things that he likes to do
19
defensively,
seconds
it's all
left.
dependent on a four-man
Dobbs
rush,
is 7 for
and
13, 53
hopefully
yards
he
and 2
can turn into
picks.
the player that
At
they
the
drafted
shotgun
him to
trips
be.
up top. Dobbs
Third down and
throws.
24.
That's
They
caught.
set up a screen
And
for
here is
Madison.
Madison.
We'll
Madison
get some
gets
of
it
that
up at
yardage
about the
back, but with the
16-yard
clock
line.
Winding down, we are headed for a game-tying field goal attempt by Greg Joseph.
Yeah, we should be. All right, 4 seconds left. Timeout taken. They're going to put the field
Timeout
goal
by the
unit.
Vikings, and we're back in 30 seconds after this.
All right, so when we come back, we're going to have a field goal. Should be tied halftime. And, yeah, I forgot who had the ball first. Good thing they might say it on the screen. I think it might be Minnesota ball after halftime.
Put the ball down. This is roughly a 35-yard try. We'll see officially 34.
All right, here comes a 34-yard try by
It's tied
Joseph.
Vikings
Greg
get the ball to
Joseph,
start the second half.
This
and these two
season,
teams have a lot to talk
77%.
about
He's
at the break.
17 to
Yeah, and if they
22
make this, Minnesota, they've
on
got to
field
feel
goal
awfully good about
attempts.
the
This
fact
is for
they'd be a tie ball
34.
game after Chicago, really dominated the half.
And the
From
kick is
34.
up and good. We are tied. And
so a
Minnesota
3-3
does get the
score
ball to start
halfway
the second
through it.
half.
Vikings again get the ball to start the second half. In this battle in the NFC North. Stay tuned. The All-State halftime comes your way next.
All right, so it is halftime. Vikings do get the ball to start the second half. And I will be taking a quick 15-minute break. I will be in the chat, just showing y'all. I will be in the chat. We'll have a good time in the chat. 15 minutes. We'll be back. Game audio. and hooting and hollering and having a good old time for the second half. And with that being said, enjoy some music by my brother-in-law.
It's the LP. It's the LP. This a LP.
All right. We are back for the start of the second half. No SeaWorld Trox. Oh, you didn't go? Man, I appreciate the 52 thumbs up. That's amazing. I appreciate y'all. We got 65 votes. Can we get to 100? We got 66 votes. 73% going with the Vikings. 27% going with the Bears. We got a tie ball game. Minnesota will get the ball to start the second half. Game should come back as soon as this set of commercials are done with. What's the score right now? It is 3-3 tied. Both teams got a field goal. What's up, Bob? Says, what's up, Trox? You still celebrating from Saturday? Hey, you already know. Hey, hold on a sec. Hey, absolutely. Got go blue. Hey, it's always a party when Michigan beats Ohio State. What's up, Alan? Says, good to see you, man. Hey, good to see you as well, Alan. So if I could get home before 6:30, I will try to stream the Iowa-Michigan game. It is not a guarantee. It is a I will try. But Saturdays are the hardest days for streaming because I do have to take the little one to church for class. And then after that, then I'm free. Trucks, I feel bad for you. Pistons 14 in a row. They are rebuilding forever. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. I want to cover some Pistons games, but I'm tired of losing. Hey, I appreciate that, Richard Carr. Yeah, one day I'll hit 30K. You deserve better. Yeah, I mean, hey, I wish I was the OKC Thunder. Hey, everybody laughed at me and you when I said Thunder are going to be the team to beat out west. I said the OKC Thunder will make the playoffs outright. There's no play-in tournament for the OKC Thunder. They will make it outright. That would be tight if you did the Big Ten Championship because Fox prevents YouTube channels from streaming their games. Absolutely. I mean, usually they'll do like a first half, but then after that, usually they get shut down. But absolutely. I would love to do it. All right, right after this first half highlights, we will have the game. I'm having fun, though. 4 wins since the Wiseman trade, Trox. Yeah. And you know something? I wouldn't mind trading James Wiseman.
Vikings about to get the ball. I'm anxious to see how they come out of the break and what they try to do in offense. They got nothing going
I think
on
we
the
have
ground
only
and
like what
establishing a
9
running
wins
game.
in the
No, didn't really try all that
in
much.
2023.
And you wouldn't expect that they're going to have much success against this Bears defense running the football. They're as good at.
All right, here we
they're actually
go.
the best run
And
defense in
Minnesota
all
is going to have a
football in
touchback
yards
ball
per
at
carry
the
average,
25-yard
but
line.
I would expect them to try to get the ball outside the pocket a little bit more with Dobbs and do some of the things that he does best.
So ball's at the
So we'll see what he
25-yard line,
does.
first down and
Does he
10.
move
Minnesota
Dobbs?
with the
Does he get
football,
ground
tied ball
game
game.
going? We haven't seen much so far. 20 yards on the ground for Minnesota, 40 for Chicago, and as you said, you don't expect them to do much against the Bears defense, which comes in number 2 against the run.
All right, here we
Number
go.
1 in
Single back
yards per
formation.
rush. And under 3.4
Madison in
for the
motion.
season.
Here's a
Here they
handoff.
go. They hand off.
And Madison, that's a first down.
Nice cutback,
And that's up at the
Alexander
45-yard
Madison across
line.
the 45 as he picks up 21.
Gain at 21 yards.
Well, great job this time up front by
Hold
this
on a
offensive
second.
line led by Garrett Bradbury, the center. He gets some movement, and Madison cuts right off of his block. That was a big hole against this defense, and a good start to this drive.
More on that carry than the Vikings had on the ground the entire first half.
And
They
that
fake it to
is
Madison. Dobbs is sacked.
Dobbs getting sacked.
Brought down by Brisker and Dexter. And a loss of 8 on that sack. Sweat was in there as well, and after the big run, they suffer the sack.
Well, they come off the edge here, but you've got Madison in order to help. So you've got 2 blockers for 2 rushers, and yet Montez Sweat, he's just able to win against O'Neal, and Dobbs really trying to step up to give himself somewhere to go, but really nice job coming off the slot there by Brisker, as well as the rush by Montez Sweat.
Second down and 18 as a result. Underneath Hawkinson.
And
He gets
TJ
dumped by
Hawkinson
Gordon.
gets it up at around the
Yells
45.
after the tackle, a gain
Third
of
down and
7,
11.
Third down coming up.
So a
Big
lot of
time
what
third
Hawkinson
down
gets a lot
for
of
the
these
Minnesota
work,
Vikings.
The reps that he has, he's helping out in protection. He's an outlet valve then for the quarterback. But
All right, here comes third down and 11. Shotgun formation.
Tonight that Minnesota just has not been very good on. They have yet to convert a third down.
It was a first catch for Hawkinson.
And
Third
here's
11.
Dobbs. He's going to roll.
Pressure
He's
right
under
up the
pressure.
middle, and
Throws.
here's Hawkinson
That's caught. That's
near
Hawkinson
side, but
at
wrapped
the
up
49. That
and
brings
well
up
played
fourth
by
down.
TJ Edwards.
4th and 7.
Pressure by Gordon and Ngakoue. And this Bears defense is flexing a bit here to start this second half and really all night long.
Yeah, you got Tremaine Edmonds right here in the middle. He's going to act like he's going to drop, and then he's going to go ahead and come on the rush. And then they've got him coming off the edge. There were 6 guys in the rush that time. Dobbs has no choice but to get the ball out in a hurry. You see what he's dealing with.
And with the ball sitting at their own 49 on 4th down.
Yeah,
All right, here comes 4th and 7. They're going to try and go
Vikings
for it.
showing that they're going to go
Chandler
for it.
in
Clock, they're
motion.
gonna snap it.
And they snapped it. Here is
Here's
a pass.
Hawkinson, catch made, tackle made. He didn't
Oh,
get
they're
it.
saying no.
Kyler
He
Gordon
didn't
with
get
the strong
there.
Tackle, and the Bears will take
Turnover on downs.
The analytics numbers said to punt.
Chicago.
Kevin O'Connell said we're going to go. Hawkinson tried to stretch
With
the ball
the
out
turnover
at the very
on
end,
downs.
But they mark him.
Oh. They might have to review that, but man, that was close. What a stop. If it holds for the Chicago Bears, it'll be 1st and 10 at the Chicago 45. Wow, South Carolina is ranked number 1 for women's basketball. All right.
An easy conversion, but because it's behind, he's trying to secure the ball and then get into a position where he can stretch the ball out for the first down marker, only he's not able to do it until it's too late.
No.
It was close, but when you go back and take a closer look here, where is the ball when it goes to the sideline? It is obviously short of the first down marker.
Yeah, it is
That was
short.
well handled, John, by that crew.
Yeah, Rusty Baines with a great spot. That's a great camera angle to confirm that it was short.
So
all right,
the
here we
Bears
go.
take
Chicago,
over on
shotgun
downs, and we'll see what they
formation.
can do with this good field
Here's
position,
Fields,
starting at their
stabs
45.
back,
And
rolls.
backwards goes Fields.
and Fields got to
Chased by
throw.
Hunter.
And
And Fields
incomplete.
just throws it away.
Intended for DJ Moore, closest receiver.
Troy Dye got the initial pressure, and then Daniil Hunter turned on the Jets and was coming after Fields.
Yeah, and I think that, you wouldn't expect
Second
an offense
down
to
and
go
10.
for it there on 4th down the way that Kevin O'Connell did. But, there's a lot of trust that your defense, they've made stops already tonight. And you set Chicago up with excellent field position, but you believe that
One
this group's
touchdown allowed in first half
not
over the
gonna
last
yield any
7
points.
games for the
and
Minnesota
that's a pretty
Vikings.
good bet.
Second down and 10. Out the shotgun, here is a
Then
handoff.
hand to
Roshan Johnson.
Roshan Johnson, over the
Roshan
right
Johnson
side with a
crosses
nice carry
midfield down
to
at the
48 of
48-yard
Minnesota,
line.
A gain of 7 where Hunter, who's all
Third
over
down
the
and 3
field,
at the
is there to
48-yard
make the
line.
Stop for Minnesota. And a third down coming up for Chicago.
Yeah, so we've seen a little bit of Roshan Johnson, and Deontay Foreman is not playing tonight. And the Bears haven't had
Third down and 3,
or
11 and a
Khalil
half
Herbert
to play.
available, but for a couple
Here
of
in the
games
third
all
quarter.
year, so they really have not had that 1-2 punch throughout much of the season. But you convert here on 3rd down.
All right, here we
You're
go.
likely
Shotgun
going to get
formation.
points on the drive. So these 3rd downs right here at midfield are vital.
And here's a
Handoff
handoff.
to Johnson. He is
And
able to pick
Roshan
it up.
Johnson, that's enough for a first down.
So the Bears just
Gets it
hand
up
off,
at the
and
Minnesota
Roshan
44.
Johnson, a 4th-round pick from Texas, gets 4 yards and a first down.
Well, as I mentioned, Foreman, he's 235 pounds. And then
4
after
rushes,
him,
19
Roshan
yards.
Johnson is the bigger back. He's
For
225
Roshan Johnson, he
pounds.
has
And,
4 receptions,
from
40
the University
yards.
of Texas, where he didn't get a whole lot of opportunity because he played behind Bijan Robinson. But I know they really like him here in Chicago, and he's gotten a fair amount of work. He gets about 4 or 5 carries a game.
All right, here we go. First and
When they're
10.
all healthy and playing. He's had 4 tonight.
And here's a
Fields
step
kids.
back. Fields
And
incomplete.
Throws it.
Brings up
was
second and
tipped by
10.
Wanham.
Third
He
down.
had
I'm
tight
sorry,
end
second
Robert
and 10.
Tonyan
10 and a half
out
to
in the
play.
flat, but could not get it past the defense.
All right, Brandon, have a
Second and 10.
wonderful night.
Fields
Appreciate
in
you.
that first half, and you see that he just hasn't had places to go with the football. Wanham doing a nice job, and for a defense that likes to pressure the quarterback the way Minnesota does typically, they then give up a lot of big plays, but that's not
All
the
right,
case with
second
this
and
group
10.
because they play
Shotgun
so much
formation.
zone
Here's a
coverage
handoff.
behind it.
That's Roshan Johnson
Second down and
spins
10, and Roshan
and gets
Johnson
5
spins his
yards.
way inside the 40. Bind him on the stop, but a gain of 5.
Ball's
It's
at the
kind of been the
Minnesota
best thing they've
39-yard
done so
line,
far.
third down
They're
and 5.
Trying to neutralize
10-15
this
to
pass
play.
rush. Offensive line having some problems.
Here in the third
And
quarter.
these just straight hitting runs between the tackles have been pretty effective.
Fields 5 for his last 12 throwing it after starting 12 for 12. Third down and 5.
This might be
Trips
four-down
up top.
territory. We'll know based on this play, although right now
And Justin
Here's
Fields
a
runs up the middle. That's a
run
first
right up the
down.
middle for the
Slides
first down.
down at the
Got a good block from
29-yard
Tevin
line.
Jenkins, who's
First
back
and
in there as
10.
guard. And a gain of 10 on third and
Chicago.
5.
So the way that they were lined up with an empty set, their only other option besides quarterback draw, if they were going to run it, would be just to flip it then to Cole Kmet. And so it's a draw, quarterback draw the entire way. He hits it right up the middle, and now they're well within field goal range.
All right, here we go. First and 10. Fields is 17 and 24, 135 yards, 31 rushing yards.
Herbert
And
back
here's a
in there, and he gets
handoff.
it over
That's
the right
Khalil
side.
Herbert. Khalil Herbert
is
gets a
stood
gain
up.
of about
Bullard
2.
was in there on the stop with Daniil
Second and
Hunter.
8. Ball's at the
A
Minnesota
gain of 2.
27-yard
Tip off your
line.
Weekend with another NBA Friday doubleheader.
All right, Friday night should be Sixers and Celtics on ESPN. And then Nuggets and Suns at 10. Ooh, I might do that.
Bringing some pressure, and you should have some
All right, here we go.
opportunity
Shotgun
for a big
formation.
play
DJ
down the
Moore.
field.
And here's a play
Trying to
fake,
get it to
and
Moore.
DJ Moore.
Looking for
DJ
block from
Moore,
Mooney.
good gain on that play.
Third and short.
Going to
coming
be
up
about
after a
third
gain
down
of
and
5.
2.
That's kind of
Ball's at the Minnesota
approach that
21-yard
Chicago has had
line.
throughout this game, and Luke Getsy is just trying to get the ball quickly out of Justin Fields' hands. We've seen a number of wide receiver screens. They haven't really attempted anything down the field to speak of.
Bears tonight, 124 receiving
I
yards,
mean, he's over
131 yards
10
after
completions
catch.
at or behind the line of scrimmage, which is a career high.
All right, here we go. Third down
Now
and
you get
2.
the one-on-one matchups,
Roshan
and you
Johnson
get
in the
these
backfield,
players,
shotgun
these
formation,
corners
trip
playing a
stack,
little
top
tighter.
bottom of your screen. And here is the snap and
down
quick
and 2.
pass
DJ
to DJ
Moore.
Moore.
Well played by
DJ
the
Moore, no
Vikings.
gain
No
on
gain.
that play.
And
That
wasn't what I
brings
had in
up
mind.
fourth
When you start
down and
third
2.
down and short, you're going to get heavy press. You're going to get man coverage. You then have some shots, some opportunities to get one-on-one with DJ Moore, but instead we've seen this. Minnesota has seen this. Get the ball to DJ Moore, see if you can block him and let him pick up the first down.
And the answer was they couldn't, and he didn't.
All right, here comes
They had
Santos.
some success running the
This
ball.
is a
They threw it
39-yard
there on
attempt.
Third down and 2.
He
And
did
now
miss
39-yard try
earlier.
by Santos.
And Santos' kick is up and
Able to knock it
good.
through. So they get points. They get the lead.
All right, and Chicago is up by 3, 6-3, with 6:59 remaining in the third quarter. So Minnesota will get the ball following that field goal when we come back. Man, shout out to the 34 in the building. Appreciate the 54 thumbs up. We have 67 votes, 73% going with the Minnesota Vikings, 27% going with the Chicago Bears. If you haven't got those votes in, definitely do so. All right, we're coming back.
We've seen some flashes of some good things, and
all right, there we go.
These drives just keep fizzling once they get into
and
Vikings
Santos' kick is up.
Santos
and
kicks it away.
We're going to have a touchback. Ball's at the 25-yard line.
Let's go the Vikings.
All right, here we go.
The defense has done their part, and they have harassed Dobbs.
That is
Here's a carry by
Madison. Madison gets across the 30, down at the 32.
7. So defensively for the
Second
Bears,
down
with all
and
these
3, gain of
decisions
7.
For Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus in the front office, they've paid Tremaine Edmonds. They've paid T.J. Edwards. They made the deal for Montez Sweat, paid him. And Jalen Johnson, just tonight alone, is making his case to get paid either by the Chicago Bears or someone else. 2nd and 3.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Single back formation. Got Addison in motion.
Addison in motion.
And here is Madison. Madison, that's first down. Crosses the 40.
First play
down
from
at the
to start
43.
This second half. He went for 21, and here a carry of 11. Brisker missed a
gain
tackle.
of 11 on that play.
And Madison made this carry count.
Well, I do think, we've talked about Madison, and then we've talked about what Chandler brings to this offense. I think against a defense like this in Chicago that is so good against the run, that Madison is the thumper that has had success.
All right, here we go. Single back formation, trips down low. Got Addison in motion, crossing your screen.
To open up this possession.
And here's a handoff.
Here they go with
and
it
that's going to be a 1-yard gain. That is
Dexter, the rookie.
Madison, the ball carrier. Second down and 9. 5.5 to play in the third.
For the game for Kevin O'Connell, who's trying to find the right combination with Dobbs at quarterback. And the combo of Madison and Ty Chandler at running back. Chandler's in there now, Madison out.
Madison's out. You've got to believe this is a passing down. I thought Chandler did some good things last week in protection, and then he had some moments that weren't so good. C.J. Ham probably.
And that's Addison in motion out the shotgun. Here is Dobbs. Quick pass.
They were trying to set
incomplete. Intended for Chandler.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Well, it just wasn't timed up. These screen passes, the teams that are effective doing it, it has to time up well with the offensive line and
it's
the back.
3rd down and 9. Ball's at the Minnesota 44. Big time 3rd down.
Being able to sell it. So that explains why Chandler then was in the ball game, trying to get the ball into his hands quickly and see if he can't make something
All right,
happen.
here we go.
Now they bring C.J. Ham into the backfield to help on this
C.J.
third
Ham
down.
in the backfield. Shotgun formation, trip stack, top of your screen.
3rd down and 9.
And Dobbs throws. That is caught. That's going to be a first down. Wait, there's a flag down.
But there's a flag down, and the early indication is it's against Chicago's defense.
Yeah, on the opposite side of the field from where the ball was thrown, I think they're going to get Jalen Johnson.
While the quarterback had the ball, holding, defense number 33. It's a 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's on Jalen Johnson.
And that's the 4th first down by penalty for the Vikings tonight on offense. Fourth game, 3rd start for Josh Dobbs. Here's that call as Johnson was working against K.J. Osborne.
All right, here we go. Offset formation.
Play action, Dobbs.
And
drops
Dobbs
it off
throws.
to
That's Ham. Ham,
Broke
he's
one
going
tackle. That
to
was
lose
Edmonds, but
about a
Sanborn
yard,
is there
maybe
to clean
2.
up. And a loss of 1.
All right, it's going to be a loss of 1. Second
Matt
and
Eberflus
11. Ball's
calls
at the
this
48.
defense, the head coach. And so far, he's called a good game with the Chicago group.
Yeah, he has, and he's an outstanding defensive coach. There's no question about it. This defense has gotten better since he took over. They're trying to move the pocket, but you've got Montez Sweat, who's just a really good edge player, whether it's rushing the passer or playing the run. He's just a solid player. And so you talk about trying to get Dobbs outside
Second
the pocket,
and
but
11.
Sweat just didn't allow it.
And that's caught. That's Mario Addison.
Closing
Addison.
on Terrell Smith.
That's
He
going
is
to be a
big
gain
corner,
of.
fifth-round pick. Went to Minnesota. So back here.
Let's see. That's going to be a
playing
gain
in front of
of.
this crowd in the NFL, and a
Gain of 5,
well,
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Yeah, so Joe, you talk about Ryan
3:50
Poles and
remains
some of
in the
decisions
third
that
quarter.
he's going to be making and putting this roster together. They've got draft picks right now. They got 1 and 5, so that's a plus. They've got cap space. Last year they drafted 2 starters in the secondary in the second round. This year they've got a starter in Tyreek Stevenson. And then Terrell Smith,
16%
who we just
of
mentioned,
defensive
is a
snap by
fifth-round pick.
rookies,
He got
highest
the
in the
start
NFL.
tonight. They've got some good young
For the
players.
Chicago Bears,
There's
that's
Chandler.
Chandler.
And a good
And
tackles made by
Chandler,
T.J.
that's
Edwards.
4th
Boy, you're not
down.
kidding. That is an excellent
Gain of
job
3.
by T.J. Edwards, and what an excellent player he has been. They brought him in, one of those guys that they brought in free agency this past offseason, and he has delivered. He's been their best linebacker this year. And for him to run across the field, he's got him in man, and to make the open field tackle and keep him from scoring. And I'm not surprised Minnesota's going for it here.
All
right, Minnesota's going for it.
This one's 4th and 3.
Chandler in the backfield. Trips up top.
Analytics likes this call up to 6
And
yards.
Dobbs
4th down and 3.
throws
And
up
this
in the
one
air.
up in the air.
Intercepted.
Edwards. Jalen Johnson in there
T.J.
again defensively,
Edwards.
and another
Chicago
interception,
football going
third
back
for
down
Dobbs.
the
They would have been better
field.
off knocking that down. They actually lost yardage by intercepting
Ty
it as
LOL,
opposed to it could have been
Trox.
incomplete.
Thanks, Trox. Always appreciate you. Hey,
But
always
another
appreciate
interception
you
this
as
time.
well. Appreciate you, Kelly Gardner. What's up, Jeff? Said it would be nice if the Bears win because my crappy Patriots will get a better pick in the draft. Hey, absolutely. Anytime the Patriots can get worser and worser, I'm all for it. Courtesy of Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn. Hashtag one pride. Hey, Jeff, you know I got your back on that one. All you had to do is say Patriots. I got your back. Hello from snowy Germany. Dobbs is having a tough game. What's up, Daniel Brown? Shout out to Germany. Yeah, it's snowing here in Michigan, so. Oh, you're thirsty for more. I love Home Alone. The first 2 Home Alones are classics. Yeah, Dobbs is definitely having a tough game today. I mean, as a Detroit Lion fan, I'm not scared of the Minnesota Vikings outside of their defense. But obviously, a lot can change in a couple weeks. The Detroit Lions next week, following the New Orleans game, do play the Chicago Bears. All right, here we go.
Jalen Johnson's got 3 pass
Ball is at
breakups, a
the
pick. He forced
31-yard
that last
line.
one. And Edwards came down with
Shotgun formation. Here is a hand.
Here's
No,
Fields.
quarterback
He keeps.
keeper. Justin Fields has a
the
first
edge
down.
and has a nice carry and run. First down. Got a good block from Tunyon.
First down and 10 at the Chicago 44. All right, Bears current first-round draft picks, 2024, first overall from the Panthers and the 4th overall from the Chicago Bears. Top 5 overall prospects, Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison, Drake Mays, Brock Bowers, and Rome Adunzi. Hopefully I said his name correctly.
That would be available.
All right, here we go. Here's the pitch.
Chicago,
and that's Roshan Johnson gets it up at midfield. Second down and 4.
Ryan Poles for Matt Eberflus. And for this quarterback, Justin Fields,
showing Ryan
11
Poles,
overall pick in
Bears general manager. Now Matt Eberflus,
of greatness.
12-game losing streak versus division, tied for the longest in franchise history.
We've not seen that from
Second
Fields
down
yet.
and 4.
No, we haven't. He came into this game playing really good football. Last week,
shotgun
against Detroit,
formation.
he missed those games with the dislocated thumb.
And here is a handoff. And Roshan Johnson, gain of a
Here's
yard,
gets
it up at the
Johnson.
Minnesota
He gets
49-yard line.
Against Denver week 4.
Third
I thought
down
it was as
and
good a
3.
game as I've seen him play, and last week was awfully good
Vikings
as well.
have to draft
and so
a new
definitely
quarterback.
is
Dobbs and
auditioning.
Cousins
The
are
question
free
that Ryan
agents.
Poles has to ask himself.
I do think
is,
that Cousins goes back
improve
and
the
Dobbs
talent around
could
him
come back as
because
well.
you believe he's the guy?
But I would
Or
definitely
do you
still
take
draft
one
a
of these
quarterback
quarterbacks, Caleb Williams or Drake May. I mean,
just
that's the
to-
question.
just
And if
to
you take
really
one of those
groom
guys,
that
there's
guy.
gonna be growing pains with
Follow
them
the
as well.
follow
And as
what
we know,
the
there
Green
are
Bay
no sure
Packers
bets.
did.
And so the evaluation is tonight.
All right, here
and
we
it's
go.
through the rest of this season. I don't
And
think they
that
know the
is
answer
caught.
yet.
That's
Here's
DJ Moore. That's a
nice
first
throw from
down.
Fields for a
And they're going to
first
mark it
down.
at
Moore
about the
gets 10.
39-yard line.
And we're coming up with the end of quarter number 3.
And I would tell you, Joe, from what I've seen of Justin
All right,
Fields,
it's going to be first and
you
10.
have
They
to be
do
able to
not
throw from
need
the
to run a
pocket
play.
to
I
win
would
games,
take
in
it
my opinion,
into
if you're gonna
half.
win a championship.
Or, I'm sorry,
And
into the
he's
fourth
shown
quarter.
an ability to do that. Early in the
But I
season,
guarantee
he
they're
was
not gonna do
showing
that because
and then
Chicago's
he went on
not
that
really that
run,
smart.
And it was encouraging.
Not this year, at
and
least.
You just got to be consistent with it. And we knew coming into this game tonight, this is a defense that creates a lot of problems. So it was.
But
you're
good
gonna have
teams
some good plays,
take
you're
it
gonna have
first
some
and
plays
10
that don't
into
look
the
so
fourth.
Here's the end of the quarter. Underneath,
And
it's
here is
Kmet.
Cole Kmet.
Cole
And
Kmet
Cole
is
Kmet
wrapped
gets
up
it around the
just short of the 35.
44.
More to talk about.
All right. Actually, it's going to be at the 35. Second and 6. Gain of 4 yards. But yeah, if I was Chicago, I would have been like, nope, you're done. Let's go into the fourth quarter. First down and 10. And go from there. Because now it's second and 6. You know, the more you can stretch a drive out and come away with points, preferably touchdowns, that's how you win football games. Sometimes you got to play the long chess game in order to get to checkmate. Checkmate is obviously the win for the game. But I don't know. Like that, I would have never did that. I mean, obviously, I'm not the head coach, but yeah, I would have been screaming in Justin Fields' headset, like, "You take a snap, you're on the bench, and you're gonna get fined by the team." Run out that clock, absolutely. I mean, you got a 3-point lead. You know, you're in good field position. You're first down and 10. You take that into the fourth quarter, man. Oh, God, I had the hardest time trying to get back here. Really? I mean, it doesn't shock me because, you know, YouTube, it has been proven that YouTube does not put out these notifications like they're supposed to coming after halftime and stuff like that. They like to hide channels. JT, what do the chitlins want for Christmas?
Win for
All right,
head coach
here we
Matt
go.
Eberflus,
Second down
who
and
is just
6.
over a year and a half into this job as the head man with the Bears, and they've got a second down and 6 here.
Well, and that's the other side of that as well.
Justin
is,
Fields tonight, 21 and 28,
what happens to Matt
155
Eberflus?
yards.
I mean, I do know that you keep making changes.
6 rushes
as
for
head coach and
44.
quarterback. It's hard-
Here is
it's hard to
Roshan
build
Johnson,
something.
and that's going to be a
Here's Roshan
loss of
Johnson
3.
is ripped to the ground by Daniil Hunter.
That brings
A loss
up
of
3rd
2.
down
We
and
go down to
8.
Lisa.
Yeah, Joe. Well, Justin Fields is well aware of the high picks that Chicago is going to have in next year's draft. He told us he's not adding any extra pressure on himself to perform his way into an extension. He said, I can't control what they do with those picks. I'm just focusing on myself and trying to get better every day. I'm not
Shotgun
gonna worry.
formation.
Yeah, he told us that, and I believe him. He was
Justin
very
Fields on
convincing
3rd downs,
when he
8 for
said
10,
it, but
37 yards, 4 first downs.
it's still the situation for Fields with these final 6
And
games,
here is
including
Fields,
tonight.
throws,
Pedaling, and that pass
and that
broken
is
up.
incomplete.
Good
It's
play
headed for
made by
DJ
Byron
Moore.
Murphy in front of DJ Moore. And that brings up 4th down. And Santos comes back out onto the field.
Santos
that's
comes
what you're
back
going to
out,
get.
4th
You got
and
7
8.
rushers, and it's an all-out
But
blitz. You see
again,
there's
this
no
is
safety
why
in the middle of the
you
field. They're
don't
locked
go
up
into
and just
the-
unable to
the
make a play on
drive-
it. Byron Murphy is
I'm sorry, into
expecting
the quarter
ball to come out at the sticks,
in a second
which is
down
what
situation.
happened against their best
Go
receiver.
first
DJ
down,
Moore,
you let him-
instead of
you give yourself
maybe
a rest
you're able
as
to
well.
Take the shot down the field, but they've been sitting on the chains.
gather
every
yourself,
time
get a
they've
couple
gotten into
good
those
plays.
situations.
55
And
yard
Santos'
try by
kick is
Santos.
up. And the 55-yarder
drills it.
is
Missed from
good.
48 with his first try, and since then he's hit from
55
25,
yards
39, and now
for
55
Cairo
to
Santos.
make it a 6-point game.
And it's a 6-point game, 9-3. I get notifications, but not even on the streaming menu. Yeah, YouTube will bury you basically at halftime. That's why I tell you guys, the more you guys are chit-chatting and things like that, the more it helps YouTube be like, I can't bury this channel. I still can't believe Oregon is 6th ranked. You can win games with field goals after all. Hey, Michael Johnson.
Got him!
What's up, Big E? Says this is the worst game of the season.
Got him!
Hey, you know that ain't no lie, Big E. I mean, a game with nothing but field goals. Minnesota 6-5 and got 1 field goal. Chicago is 3 and what? Hold on a second. 3 and 8 and got 3 field goals. YouTube plays games. Oh yeah, well they own the rights to what do you call it? The NFL Sunday Ticket. They said checkmate to every single person that covers the NFL. That's why I said when I'm on for NFL games, it's strictly passion. That's why we are adding NBA basketball.
First year.
All right, here we go. That's going to be a touchback. Ball's at the
5 and
25-yard
5
line.
this year.
All right, so turnovers. Jalen Johnson got the first one. And then Brisker got the second one. And then TJ Edwards. And then got a turnover on downs.
Has been a rough night for the Vikings.
All right, here we go.
offense, and in
Shotgun
particular,
formation.
Josh Dobbs.
Addison
The
in
Bears
motion.
gonna see
Crosses
if
your
they,
screen.
unlike
Bottom
last
of your
week, if they can
screen.
close one out
And
with the
that's
turnover
Addison
margin
at
in
the
their
30.
favor.
Out of
Addison
bounds.
makes the catch on first down, is out of bounds after a gain
Second
of
and
6.
5.
You know, they haven't been able to get much out of the passing game, and really thought coming in that
A lot of my
we
thoughts
got a
can't be
player,
put
it's
in the chat.
yeah, it's
LOL.
the rookie Terrell Smith who's on the ground.
Grabbing at the back of his legs, and now they will check on him before a 2nd down and 4.
Got an injured player holding his.
So will they look at Terrell Smith? We'll be back
That's
in 30
Terrell
seconds
Smith
after a word from
holding
T-Mobile.
his hamstring. The Bears kicker is the MVP of the game. Absolutely. And just think, it could have been 12-3 if he didn't miss the first one.
Line.
All right, Smith walks
Jalen
off to the
Jones,
sideline.
who is a second-year pro from Ole Miss, undrafted, made the team last
Fifth
year.
round pick in the
Is
2023
into the game
NFL
number
Draft.
31, and he's lined up across from KJ Osborne.
All right, here we go. Single back formation. Addison, top of your screen.
5-3 straight. 5-3 straight.
Addison now in motion. And here is a
Handoff to
handoff.
Chandler, and he ran
Chandler,
into a
no
wall.
gain
Kyler
on that
Gordon.
play.
The corner was in there, made the stop, and that brings up 3rd down.
Wow, such a good job by this defense. And now, like you said, Joe, they go to 3rd down. This
Stopped
is a
by
defense
Kyler Gordon.
in Chicago. You're gonna see
Kyler Gordon does
Gordon
have one penalty
and him getting in right
that
in the
could
middle
result
of this.
in a
But
disqualification
a defense that came into this game
for
last in
taunting.
the NFL, stopping
And he did have that
opponents
pass
on 3rd
interference
down,
as
and yet
well.
Minnesota 0 for 6 tonight, have yet to convert.
And it's 3rd down and 5. 48%.
3rd down and 5.
All right, here we go. Empty set. Trips down low, stacked. Dobbs
Passes
throws,
over the
caught.
middle
That's
to
a first
Addison.
down.
He's
Mario
got enough for
Addison.
Minnesota
I'm sorry,
first down.
Jordan Addison.
Edmonds is there, stood him up, but Jordan Addison made the grab, and a much-needed first down for the Vikings, who hurry it up. Yannick Ngakoue just limped off the field for the Bears. This
And
one is
is it intercepted?
intercepted by Chicago.
Intercepted by Chicago.
And Kyler Gordon.
Bears football going back down
Justin
the field.
Jones was bobbling it.
That is 4
and Gordon came away
turnovers
with it.
for the Vikings. Kyler Gordon
Justin Jones, number
with
93,
that
looked like he
INT.
was going to have a highlight reel on that play, but man, Kyler Gordon makes the big stop on 2nd down, and then right there to make a play on the deflection, laying out for the interception.
And that is 4 on the night for the Chicago defense. And they take over at the Minnesota 38.
Ball's at the Minnesota 38-yard line. First down
Kevin
and
O'Connell,
10.
he can't
Chicago
believe what he's seeing. And
with
like
the
I said,
football.
coming into this game, the last 3 weeks,
12:32
the
remains.
Minnesota offense,
Get
they
those
have
votes
moved the
in.
football. They have moved it as a top 10 offense, and if
All right, here we go. Here is a handoff. That's Roshan Johnson. Roshan gets it up at the 35. The ball is loose.
Johnson. The ball came out, but they're going to say
All right,
he
they're
was
saying
down,
still
and it's
say
2nd down
Chicago
for
football.
Chicago.
Get those last second votes in.
This ball comes out.
That's definitely out.
They called him down. And let's see if there's a clear recovery. Metellus forced the fumble, and it's hard to see who comes away with a football.
Second and 7. Here's a handoff. Roshan Johnson. Gain of about 3.
Who came away with a football. It was knocked out by Metellus right there, and then
yeah, Patrick got it.
Lucas Patrick doesn't come away with it.
Yeah,
and he did.
Yeah, sure did. That was
That's
good camera work there.
Play any worse,
you
Kenny?
Look at this right now, Joe.
Hey, I think he says, "Hold my beer."
There's 11 minutes left in this fourth quarter, but a
3 interceptions. Or no, I'm sorry, 4 interceptions.
For some of these field goals, but yet
3rd down and
you're
4.
Able to extend this to 2 possession. Minnesota's not shown any ability to do anything on offense.
And Fields throws, caught, first down. Darnell Mooney, first down.
Darnell
Chicago.
Whose numbers are down this season.
11 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
11 to go, a first down for Chicago.
Yeah, good job by the offensive line. They pick everything up, 6 men rushing, and you know, if Mooney's able to catch that and not go to the ground, there was a lot of open space around him. There was no defender really in the area.
All right, here we go. First and 10. First and 10, out the shotgun.
First down.
Here's the pitch.
Roshan Johnson.
And Roshan Johnson, he is just barely going to get to the line of scrimmage.
Penetration by
no gain on that play. Second and 10.
And you wonder what the directives
10-15 remains.
By Matt Eberflus to offensive coordinator Luke Getzey. Right
All right,
here.
get those last second votes in.
Are you you got
70 votes, 74% going with the Vikings,
Obviously
26% going with the Bears.
But you know how
10 minutes to
are you
go.
going to be?
Justin Fields, 22 of 30, 165 yards with 44 rushing yards. Shotgun formation. Here is Fields, steps up and fumble, and that's going to be Vikings football going back down the field.
And that is a huge takeaway for this Vikings defense and the newcomer Day.
Sheldon Day gets the fumble recovery.
That's the only thing you couldn't do if you're the Bears.
All right, following the commercial break, get those last second votes in following the commercial break. When we come back, that poll will close. Get your voices heard. A Vikings touchdown puts them up by 1. But can they get that touchdown? Or will the Chicago Bears get a 5th interception? What in the world? What's up, Melinda? It's good to see you again, Trox. I had my birthday yesterday, turned 58. Went to see the Christmas Spectacular with the Rockettes, and then stuffed my face at Applebee's. The food was great. Hey, that's what's up, Melinda. Happy birthday. Wishing you many more. Oh, Melinda, I know you're a New York fan, so I don't know if you heard, but Wink Martindale and Brian Dable are looking to part ways at the end of the season. I don't know if Brian Dable is going to be fired and then that's how Wink Martindale gets let go as well, or is Brian Dable going to stay and Wink Martindale going to get fired. But changes are coming for the Giants. But I heard it's a irreparable rift between those two. When I heard that, I was absolutely shocked.
Well, Josh Metellus made the tackle. He started it coming off the edge 44. And then Daniil Hunter, who's playing on a renegotiated one-year deal, a free agent
Man,
to be.
Daniil Hunter caused that fumble.
Tremendous
Sheldon
season
Day
is the one who knocked
with that
it out.
recovery.
And Sheldon Day made the recovery. Vikings ball down by 6.
And here is a
They handed
handoff,
Madison.
and that
He
is
was
going to
hitting the
be.
backfield and had to work to get back
It looks
near
like
the
a
line
loss of
scrimmage.
a yard.
DeMarcus Walker makes the stop, and this crowd is frustrated by what they see from this offense. And Fields saying my bad as this Bears
All right, here we go.
offense
Addison
makes a
down
killer
low
mistake,
in motion.
potentially.
Single back formation. Addison now in motion. Play action.
Dobbs out to his right.
And
You wanted to see
Dobbs
more
is
of
going to
this
go
in the second
and
half.
rush. And
As
he's
he
down at the
slides, he
30.
gets hit. There is no flag, and T.J. Edwards timed it well enough. A gain of 8.
Gain
Now,
of
there
8.
have been times
Gonna be
they've
third down
tried,
and 3 at the
the
Minnesota
Bears, to their
30.
credit, they've held the edge and haven't allowed him. This time, finally, we haven't seen much of this. Getting him out on the corner, which we've seen so much of. Pretty good lick there by T.J. Edwards coming across. Clean hit. But now can they convert a third down?
Actually, real talk, I like Robert Saleh there.
This defensive front by the Bears, I mean, they've
All right,
just
here we go.
dominated this
Shotgun
offensive front.
formation.
Third down and 2.
And
There's a
that's
pocket.
Dobbs. That's
There's
caught.
Powell.
And that's Powell.
And there's a
Powell going to
conversion
get down
on
at the
third down.
48-yard line. First
To the
down.
48, he got 18 yards.
Minnesota.
Yeah, so the Vikings are expecting man coverage. You see the bunch set. And KJ Osborne,
I do
the
agree
way
that
he
they need to
slow
get rid
plays
of
it off
Zach
the
Wilson.
line, it allows then Powell to get separation from the man in coverage on
But
him.
that entire
Now you just gotta
offense is
make the
built
accurate
around
throw, which
Aaron
he
Rodgers.
does, so it allows him to run and catch, or run after the catch. Powell's had the 2 biggest receptions for the team tonight.
Powell has 2 receptions,
Terrell
46
Smith back
yards,
in there, the rookie
13
corner
yards after
for
catch.
Chicago.
Single back formation. Here's the play
Saw him
action.
limp away last
Steps
time the
up,
Vikings had it.
throws,
This one,
Dobbs
It's
wide
Addison
open.
all alone,
Addison,
but out
and
of
that's going to be
bounds.
first and goal.
Got behind the defense, and the throw led him out of bounds. Incomplete. Kyler Gordon injured
Down
that
on the
play.
ground.
And here's the end of it.
Oh, he's out.
Yeah,
he's
he
out.
has him, and
He's out.
Regardless, you got to. I'm not sure. Addison,
He's out.
I think he
He's
kinda
out.
lost track of where he was.
is out.
But there was a double
Challenge
move by Addison that got
He
Kyler
is out.
Gordon then to jump on it. You see at the top of the screen, and
Addison
he
is
stumbles,
out.
He goes down, but man, just a missed opportunity. You got to keep it in play, but Addison also needs to know where he is.
Take a break as they check on Kyler Gordon.
All right, as they check on Kyler Gordon. So, poll's going to close in 3, 2, 1. 70 votes, 74% with the Vikings, 26% with the Bears, and the poll is closed. We got 7:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the Minnesota 48-yard line. I want to recount. Hey, Michael Johnson, I'll give you a recount. Cheers, my brother. They just haven't won a Super Bowl in ages. They should have been doing good with Aaron, but he got hurt. Look where they are. It's sad. Don't know if the Giants will be in the playoffs. They need to win. Yeah, I don't think New York is going to be in the playoffs this year. But real talk, for the Jets, this is actually a blessing in disguise. the worse they are, the higher draft capital. Now you build with that higher draft capital around Aaron Rodgers, who's going to come back next year. That's why I say I don't mind keeping Robert Saleh over there. Now, the Giants, they got to do, they need to do something. They could go in a complete rebuild.
And a really good call by Kevin O'Connell on the double move. They haven't gotten many shots down the field tonight. And you just
It
don't
looks
get
like a
those
hamstring
opportunities
injury.
very often. And you just cannot afford to miss them.
And Addison, that's going to be caught. That's going to be a first down.
That's the call, even though Brisker says that ball was trapped. Working against Josh Blackwell, who just came in the game for the injured Kyler Gordon. And let's take a look at the end of this play.
They could review that.
Like he has it.
I don't think he has it either.
As he's going down, but it sure looks
I don't think he has it,
John.
Yeah, I think he's got control, and I don't.
Yeah,
see the
they
hands coming
challenged.
off the ball,
They challenged.
So I would keep it as a
challenge.
catch, but I could see a challenge coming.
And we have a challenge by Matt Eberflus.
That's a good challenge.
Those two looks,
that might
it
be
looked
incomplete.
Like the hand of Addison was under the ball.
The ruling on the field is a completed pass. Chicago has challenged that ruling.
And the Bears challenge it.
Oh, I think what do you call it? Jets are going to be way better.
Talk standing.
Oh yeah, next year the Jets are going to be way better. And in fact, I wouldn't even bring back Aaron Rodgers. It's basically a lost season. I would just be like, look, Aaron, I know you're trying to fight to get back. Do not come back. You know, you can stay on the sidelines all you want, but you're not dressing. We're not bringing you back this year. It's going to be a lost year. And come back next year healthy, ready to rock and roll. And, and try to really compete next year. You need a red towel now? Hey, right? Hey, I know. Hey, maybe all I want for Christmas is two little squares for I can make those flags. All right, here we go. We're going to come back. Showing DirecTV right now. That's 2 commercials back-to-back of Travis Kelce. All right, we should be coming back. Come on, man. I hate these long commercials. Okay, in between the Bills and Philly, I thought the Bills would upset Philly. I thought so, too. I was like, are the Bills going to do it? And then at the very end, no. All right, here we go.
During the break, Alex Kemp, our referee, made the call that the call will stand. As you see the hand under the ball on the catch by Addison.
It is a catch. Chicago charged the timeout.
And a first down for
All right,
Minnesota
first and
at the
10.
Chicago 38.
Single back formation. Here's a handoff.
Madison.
Madison, good gain on that play. Gain of 5.
First down as he gets 5. Pickens and Green combined on the stop.
6:55 remains in the fourth.
The Vikings come into this game 6-5 and currently sitting in the number 6 spot in the NFC playoff picture.
Now.
They're right there in the division too. As we came on the air talking about, they've got 2 games left. 2 of the last 3 games, including
2nd and
Week
5
against the Lions. A win tonight.
Single back formation, play action. Dobbs steps up, throws, caught. Hawkinson.
Inside the 20.
That's inside the 20. First down.
And finally, in a frustrating
Uh-oh.
night, as
Jaquan Brisker
just
is
a
down
bad night
on the
for this
ground.
Vikings offense. They're down by 6, and they're moving the ball with a first down now at the Chicago 17.
Well, they're finally starting to hit some passes, but you know, Dobbs, he loves throwing to tight ends. He throws to tight ends more than any quarterback in the NFL, both when he was at Arizona, now that he's with the Minnesota Vikings. A really nice route by T.J. Hawkinson. You see the separation that he's able to get on Brisker. He stays down on the ground. That's the injury as he's leaving the field. But T.J. Hawkinson, an excellent job. Protection holds up, and they get another big play out of the passing game.
Well, the good news
Hawkinson
is
has 4
Gordon's
receptions,
back in
33
for
yards, all in the second half.
Brisker is still down, and now he pops up. Elijah Hicks comes in the game, the backup safety. And if there's one reason why the Vikings are still in this game, the Bears have turned the
6:16
ball
remains.
over 4 times. Rather, the Vikings have, and the Bears have only 3 points total off those 4 giveaways by the Minnesota offense.
All right,
And now
Brisker
in
is
a
coming off
6-point
under his
game,
own power.
The Vikings have a first down in the red zone of Chicago.
Yeah, you talked about what the playoff picture looks
6-16.
like. I don't know that there's anybody watching this game tonight that feels that the Vikings are a playoff contender from what we've seen, but yet they are. And I've talked about how good they have been, considering they've been without their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. They've been without their number 1 wide receiver in Justin Jefferson. I expected their offensive line to hold up a little bit better tonight than they have against
All right,
this
here
Bears
we
team.
go.
The Bears have been really
Trips
good,
up
but they
top,
finally, you
shotgun
let a team hang
formation.
around long enough, they're going to put a drive together and put themselves back in the game.
Gordon went back to the sideline.
And Dobbs
Brisker's over
throws,
there, 2 end zone.
caught, touchdown, T.J. Hawkinson. Eight plays, 77 yards, 3 minutes, 52 seconds. And it's tied up,
Well,
9
the 3
apiece.
tight ends over here to the field in a bunch set. They ISO right here on the
Hey,
safety.
absolutely,
and Hawkinson, number
Ernesto.
87, you see where he
Broncos
has to work.
have
It's
really
2
turned
split
their
safeties,
season
and
around.
he's working one-on-one on Eddie Jackson. So with that kind of space and the kind of tight end that Hawkinson is, he goes up, makes a heck of a play on it.
All right, here
Dobbs
comes
saw it the entire
the
way. Excellent
lead
execution.
change.
And after
Kick is
all
up.
this,
Kick is good. 10-9.
4 giveaways by the Vikings. Here they are now
5:54
leading by a point.
remains in this
The
ball
Bears
game.
just fumbled with what seemed to be at least a sure 3 points in the bank on Danielle Hunter's takeaway when he knocked it away from Justin Fields. The Vikings go down the field. Josh Dobbs on the drive, 4 for 5, 65 yards and the touchdown. And that was the game's first touchdown.
4 takeaways,
And it
3
belongs to the
points.
Vikings who
1
lead by 1.
takeaway, 7
Yeah,
points.
that looked like something there. You know, they got a run there
That's
by
the
Madison,
difference
but they got
in
the
this
plays
ball
in the
game.
passing game with some protection up front for Dobbs. But this is an excellent route. You see that the way he comes off the ball, he holds Eddie Jackson to where he's not able to drive on it until the ball is essentially
And
in
it
the
only
air.
took 54 minutes, LOL.
And Kevin O'Connell has just seen his quarterback, Josh Dobbs, who's in his 27th day as a Viking, finally get the ball down the field and into the end zone.
Yeah, it's you know,
Last drive,
It's
T.J.
a
Hawkinson,
crazy
2
game.
receptions,
I mean, here
33
we are
yards, and a
looking at
touchdown.
a high-scoring baseball game.
And we're going to have a
You know,
touchback balls at
hey,
the
We
25.
talked about Justin Fields and how much progress he's made.
Conference leader, 10-1. Eagles, division leaders, 49ers, Lions tied at 8-3. And then the Falcons are 5-6. I'm sorry, 6-5.
NFC is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, big congratulations to Nick.
All right,
Sirianni,
here we
his
go.
staff, Jalen Hurts,
And if I am the Bears, I am holding this thing. Here's
Herbert.
Herbert
And a nice start
crosses
to
the
this
30,
drive
up
for
at the
Chicago.
34.
So now you look at Brian Flores.
Sorry,
who's
at the
defensive
33.
coordinator for the Vikings. And the spotlight goes right back to him. Matt Eberflus.
Arizona will
not
get good
won a
draft
game
picks.
against an NFC North foe. And his quarterback, Justin
Second
Fields,
down and 2. Yeah, if I'm
is trying to
Chicago,
do
I
something
am
here
right
with
now
under
going to
5.5
kill
to
all
go
5
to
minutes
salvage
and
this
20
game.
seconds with the game-winning field goal.
First down.
And
Two
that's
good
going to be a
carries.
first down.
He gets
Khalil
3
Herbert.
here.
Well, you just don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get here with just over 5 minutes and counting. And so you have to play this as though this is it. And that you're going to, so the detail
What
for
did I
every
just say?
guy in handling the blitz looks that you're going to get, in handling that,
First down and 10.
Justin Fields, where you're going with the football, and the receivers have to be on the same page.
And here's Fields,
Quick set
throws,
and throw,
caught.
and DJ Moore
That's going to
makes
be a
the
4-yard
catch.
gain for DJ
Wrapped up
Moore.
immediately by Cameron Bynum and a gain of 4.
Second and 6.
Yeah, so that's a good job there by Justin Fields. They bring 6 guys. He knows that he's got to get the ball out. He does, and it's a nice job. You see the pass rush. Here they come, and everyone's blocked up in single.
All right, here we go. Second down and 6. Shotgun formation. Trips down low. I'm sorry, trips
Here's
up top.
another short
And
throw.
Darnell
Is
Mooney.
brought down by Blackman.
Loss of 4. 3rd and 10. Ball's at the Chicago
Everything has been around
36.
the line of scrimmage tonight from Justin Fields and Mekhi Blackman. Getting his second straight start. He's up there to make the stop and
Blackman.
blink.
Well, you run this enough times, people start to figure it out. And Blackman, although a rookie, he figured it out tonight.
3rd round pick from USC, and now 3rd down and 10.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Cole Kmet in motion.
Fields steps
And
through.
Fields
Will try to get
takes
it with
off.
his legs,
He
rolls out.
fumbled it again.
Turnover.
Oh, my.
Metellus knocked this one out.
my
And the Vikings have it
Benches.
up by a point.
Holding. Offense number 64. Penalties decline. First down.
And that's the second straight drive that ends in a Justin Fields fumble.
When Brian Flores this time, he only rushes 4, and there's no spy. Ivan Pace, he drops out.
Cole
and
Kmet
he's
has
not
been
accounting
open
for Justin
99% of
Fields. So you
the
see what opens up
99% of the plays. Cole Kmet is wide open.
Pick it up, but there's Metellus
Take what the defense
once
gives you.
again
Move those.
to make a big
Move
play.
the chains.
Metellus is such a key part of this defense.
Stop trying to be a superhero.
He really is, Joe, because they use a lot of 3 safety packages.
And this is why the Detroit
going with
Lions have
5
swept your butt,
corners,
Chicago.
Or excuse me, 3 corners, 2 safeties. They stick with 2 corners.
Yes,
and
I'm
3
calling next
safeties,
week
and
another
Metellus is a
sweep.
big
2
part of
years
that,
back to
and
back.
You can see why.
They hand to Madison.
And
Nothing.
Madison, no
Metellus
gain on
can
that
play
play.
anywhere
2nd and
from
10.
safety up to defensive end when we talked to Brian Flores. and
What's
he said,
up,
"I
Key?
don't
We
look at
love.
defensive positions so much as I just look at spots on the field, and he puts
I guess he
44
forgot his
all
cape.
over the
Hey,
place.
he
And
forgot
guy
a
who
whole
signed
lot
an
of things.
extension, a 6th-round pick from Michigan, has really made an impact on this defense. And on the other side, Justin
3
Fields
minutes
and
left.
the Bears are finding ways to lose games yet again.
No doubt. And for all the improvement or gains that we have seen, tonight's been a step backwards.
They hand to
And that's a
Madison, who has
gain of
fumbled
about a
twice
yard.
this season. He covers up.
3rd down and 9. Nobody cares about ruling the moment. Minnesota gives a lot of yardage up to tight ends.
Chicago.
That's why I don't understand why Chicago's not utilizing one of their best receiving tight ends.
99 yards and 4 picks, and on that last drive, only 1 incompletion down the field and into the end zone.
Well, and right now,
third down and 9.
Are they going to be offensively? But
Vikings on third down is 0-6 started, and ever since that, it's 2-2. So they are 2-8 on third downs in this ball game. Trips up top, shotgun formation.
3-point attempt.
And on third down and 9, here's Powell, and that's a loss of a yard.
We're going to say that, yep. The catch is made by
brings
Powell,
up fourth
and a
down.
Timeout taken immediately by Chicago. And they
timeout taken Chicago. Chicago's left with
tackle by
no
TJ
timeouts.
Edwards, who's been
Chicago is out of timeouts for the
Eberflus.
remainder of the game. They do get the 2-minute warning.
By Kevin O'Connell.
And then
just a great job defensively.
Minnesota has all 3.
Chicago defensively has kept their team in this the whole night. They've played
Are you doing
really
that
well.
game?
And like
what, the Lions and Bears? Yeah.
Career long is
I'm also going to do the Lions and Saints.
And that's what this would be.
That's what this would be, but yet I don't think you can
Not
attempt
a single
it.
game
I
went the
think
way
based on
we
the way
needed them
this
to
game has played
this
out,
week.
I think you
Shaking
gotta
my
punt
head.
it
Absolutely,
and
Rick.
let your defense do what they do.
So they will pass.
Yeah, I'll be on Thursday.
The 61-yard try by Joseph, who hit from 61 last year.
Career long is 61 yards for Greg Joseph.
Then you're basically giving, in a 1-point game,
it is fourth
Chicago
down and 10.
A short field to get into position to win the game with a field goal. So the decision by Kevin O'Connell to punt.
And here comes the punt.
Right comes up.
Yeah, they're just trying
and
to see
we
if
got
they
a flag, delay a
can
game.
draw them off, and then maybe make a little bit.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Make a decision, and then on the other hand, you get
Fourth and 15 at the Chicago 48. Here comes a punt.
You know, you'd like to have a little bit more room to work with on this punt by Ryan Wright.
They accepted it, so Wright has a little more room. And again, this is going to come down to Justin Fields and the ball in his hands. No timeouts, but plenty of time on the clock.
And here comes the punt.
Wright drives it out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds.
Could have been better. And it's outside the.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Chicago 22. Dame in shambles. Hey, I got one thing to say for Dame.
All
right, here we go.
Upgraded this defense from where they were a year ago.
That was just a 26.
And here's Fields.
Fields
looking, throws, caught. DJ Moore, that's a first down.
The 35. And Fields, who does not mind rolling left and throwing back across his body, completes for 16.
Yeah, they only rush 3, so when you do that,
trips up top.
And it looks like they're rushing 3 here as well.
2:05. And here is the 2-minute warning.
No timeouts left for Chicago.
Chicago out of timeouts. Minnesota has all 3. We are at the 2-minute warning. And when we come back, it's going to be 1st and 10, Chicago 38-yard line. Actually, speaking of which, give me 1 second, everybody. I do want to see what the schedule is for Week 13. I know Minnesota will be on a bye week. Week 13. Okay, so we got Seahawks, Cowboys, Lions, Saints, then we got the Chiefs and the Packers, and then Bengals, Jaguars on Monday night. So that's the schedule for Week 13. Do you know this? If you have Prime Video, you can order a Fire Stick from Amazon and get any game you want. What you mean? It's so cold here in New York. No snow yet. It's 34 degrees. Tomorrow will be cold, only in the 30s, and nighttime it will be in the 20s. Then Thursday it will be in the 49 or be 49, and Friday 50. Yeah, we got snow coming today.
A game that's seen 6
It's been
turnovers.
snowing all day. All right, here we go.
2 by Chicago.
And
2 by
here's Fields.
Here he is. On
Rolls
first down.
out
Takes
and
off,
takes
he's
what
out
he
of bounds
gets
across
and
the
gets out of
40.
bounds. Gets it at the
And they're a little bit over
42.
20 yards away from giving
I'm sorry, at the
Cairo Santos
43.
a chance to win this game in the young career of Justin Fields.
Gain
He's
of
got
5.
2 game-winning drives, none so far this season.
Well, Brian Flores on both plays now, he's decided to drop into coverage, and they showed blitz on that last play, and then they all turned and ran. It affords Justin Fields opportunities.
All right, here we go.
then
Second
to
and
run.
5.
I'm not surprised. I'd come after him, and it looks like they are now. He's not going to let him get outside the pocket
Trips.
like he has been.
Up top,
Here
here's
he is
Justin
as he
Fields.
keeps. Fields has got a
And
first
Fields
down.
at midfield.
To the Minnesota.
They're going to say at the
49.
49.
With under 2 to go, no timeouts, an 8-yard carry by Fields.
Yeah, so you look at this. What are they looking at? 15 yards, essentially, a little under 15 yards, 13 yards or so, and then they're right there at the line for
All right,
Cairo
first and
Santos
10,
on
a
his
minute
career
30.
long. So they don't
Ball
have
is
to
at
get
the
a whole lot more.
49, 49 yards away from Pater. Shotgun formation, Fields steps back,
Fields gotta get rid of the
looking,
ball.
rolls,
Cannot afford
still
a sack.
looking,
And he
throws.
finally
And he
does.
throws it
Throwing
out of bounds.
Trying to make something happen. You got no timeouts. The last thing that can happen if you're Fields of the Bears is give up a sack.
Yeah, and if you were reacting that way, how do you think Matt Eberflus was reacting?
Oh my God.
So
Equanimous St. Brown was so wide
That
open.
was on the opposite side of the
It
field
was sad.
from where Fields was, but I'm waiting for Flores to bring the heat. He just hasn't done it yet on this drive.
Second and
All
10.
right, here we go. Shotgun formation, trips up top.
They back out of there again.
And here's Fields.
Fields can't
Komet
find
is
anywhere to
open.
go. And with Hunter draped on him, is able to get rid of it out of bounds.
That brings up 3rd down and 10. They're trying to lose
Yeah,
the
that's
stupid
close. It's
game.
a matter of he's in the pocket, and it's a matter of if the ball. Well, he's
Chicago
fine. He
should
got
be
it back
stripped
to
of a
the
first-round draft pick the way that they
line of
play.
scrimmage, so.
I bet you then they
He's
get
got a
their tails
receiver
out of their
also
rear
in that
ends.
area. And as we learned, they've really gotten lenient with this call.
Have they?
3rd down and 10.
I'm not sure I know what the call is anymore.
3rd down and 10.
All right, 3rd and 10.
A minute 6 left. 1-point game.
And here's Fields. Steps up, throws.
lets it go.
Caught.
DJ
DJ Moore inside the 20.
Down inside the 15.
Inside the 15.
And he's
he's down at about the 13-yard line. First down.
36 yards to set up Chicago. And a timeout taken by the Vikings, their first.
All you got to do is run.
Well, that was another.
You throw that
four-man
football,
rush,
you
and
are
so you've
cut
got
from this
Fields
roster.
With time in the pocket, they're also kind of a mush rush in handling him with a spy.
You let them burn them
You see
timeouts.
the pocket that Fields has in the time, and he just sets
And you
up
got
and,
55
well, he just
seconds
fires
left.
it in there against that zone look defensively. So I am a little surprised. I'm a lot surprised, quite honestly, that Flores has not come after him because they haven't handled that very well. And I understand then you leave yourself vulnerable to a big play, but.
Uh-oh, DJ Moore's on the
they've
sideline.
given
He's
up
grisming
more. You
his
see the
ribs.
frustration on Brian Flores.
All right, here we go. DJ Moore, 11 receptions on 14
That was
yards.
Moore on the sideline,
Single back
in
formation.
some pain.
And wait,
And
we
now
got a
flags
whistle.
fly prior to the snap.
12 players lined up on defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Well, that 36-yard
12 men on the field for the
Moore is
Vikings.
the longest
Still
play
a first
of the game
down.
for either side.
A 2nd and
When
6
we talked
at the
to Kevin
Minnesota
O'Connell about this game,
9-yard line.
We, under his leadership, were undefeated with the Vikings when the turnover battle is even or better, and it is not even tonight. His team has turned it over 4 times to the Bears 2, and Chicago.
No, they put it at
is
the
set up
8-yard
for the
line.
1st and 5.
So here
Down by
is a
a
kneel.
point. Timeout,
So Fields
Vikings,
kneels
they're
it.
down to 1.
Timeout called.
Yeah, they're gonna run this
53
thing down.
seconds. Minnesota has 1 timeout
Vikings in
left.
one-score games. Last year, 11-0. Hadn't been done.
All Santos has to do is make this kick. You got one job. If you do not make it, you are cut. Like, that's how much pressure I'm putting on this kid. You make it or you're fired.
Leading by a point, but
I'm
that
not
lead is
playing.
tenuous.
Like, you make it
Second
or
down,
you fired.
And the Vikings with just one more timeout left.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 6. And another kneel down.
And they take their final timeout.
3rd and final. 30 seconds.
And just a 30-second
All right,
timeout.
no
Santos
timeouts the rest of
tonight,
the game.
He's had a good year. He's 3 for 4 on the night. He missed from 48 early.
3rd down
He
and
hit
8.
from 55 the last time he went out there. He's missed only 2 field goals this season.
It was wide from 48. That was a only missed kick for Santos today.
Right hash or moves it to the middle. They're going to keep it there, let the clock run. You know, we've all been in this game long enough to know that these are not automatic, but we'll see what he's able to do here. But a really great job.
All right, there's
Justin
about
Fields
maybe a
hanging in
10-second
the pocket.
difference.
Good job up front, and then delivering some throws and getting his team down here in this position to win it.
They're going to let it tick down. 30-yard try, in essence, to win it for Cairo Santos.
Five seconds.
Play clock at 4. Good snap. Good
Kick
hold,
is up.
good
Kick is
kick.
good.
Bears
10
are back
seconds
on top
left.
With 10 seconds
Bears
to go.
are up by 2.
And Justin Fields 10 seconds away from a win. And his 3rd game-winning drive of his young career. And Matt Eberflus 10 seconds away from his
Put
first
that fear in
victory
him?
within
Absolutely.
the division. Came in 0-9 against NFC North foes.
Checking a lot of boxes tonight if they're able to hang on to this game here over the last 10 seconds.
The Bears have not scored a touchdown tonight. Teams entering this evening 0-28 record this season when they did not score a touchdown. That will hold. They
This
don't care about
game
any of that stuff. Wins have been
helps
so hard
the
to come
Lions
by.
out
They've had 2 crushing defeats
tremendously.
The Bears have. One to Denver early at home. Last week at Detroit.
It almost takes them out of the
Kevin
divisional
O'Connell
championship.
and his Vikings are headed into their bye week. They still have those 2 games coming up with the Detroit Lions. Lions also have a late season date with the Dallas Cowboys on the road, but
Last win without
The
a
home
scoring a
team, the
touchdown,
favorite team,
1993 versus the Falcons.
hoping for something.
And here's it at the
big
5, 10,
out of Wanwu
15,
here.
20, 25, 30,
Today, Wanwu
30,
is
down at
not
the
able to get to the
29-yard line.
35, and there are 5 seconds left.
5
after that
seconds
38-yard
left.
return.
If I'm Chicago, everybody get your tails back. I'll
O'Connell
rush
will try
one
to find
player.
whatever play he can
One
devise
rusher. That's
to-
it.
Yeah, it's a
Everybody
short
else,
list.
you're out back.
I'm surprised he's even looking at that play card. You know, there's only one play that they have in this situation.
And that's exactly what they're doing,
Time to
rushing
catch,
one
to
player.
get it into the
And
end zone,
everybody
so,
get your butt back.
From where they are.
Only 5 seconds left. Everybody back except for T.J. Edwards. And underneath, here we go. Osborne
And
makes
here's
the initial
KJ
catch.
Osborne,
And
and
that
ball's
ball's out.
loose. And
Madison
oh, that's down.
laterals. Osborne
That's
back
down.
in control. Dobbs has got it. This looks like a forward
There's a flag.
pass, and an illegal forward pass at that, but we're going to keep playing.
Yeah, this is entertaining. It's not going to count, but heck, keep it rolling.
And with the Benny
I
Hill
decline
music
that.
playing
The
in
game's
background,
over.
This game is over, thankfully.
During the play, there was an illegal forward pass by the offense. The penalties declined, and the game is over.
Well, maybe an appropriate ending for this game that
Hey,
ends in
this has
favor of
been the
Chicago
craziest
Bears,
game
and
ever.
Matt Eberflus has got his first win against a divisional opponent. In a game where his
0-28.
team did not score a touchdown,
Jesus.
but they walk out of here with a win, and that is a big loss for the
Wow.
Minnesota Vikings. They go to 6-6.
0-28. Now he is 1 and
There's the
28.
division with the Lions in control at 8-3. Into the bye week,
Three-game
go the
lead,
Vikings,
baby.
and they will get
Three-game
Justin
lead.
Jefferson back on the other side. Let's send it down to Lisa Salters with Mr. Fields.
Justin, how were you able to just mentally recover from those 2 late fumbles?
Yeah. To be honest, it was my teammates and coaches. You know, they stayed behind me. And really just the opportunities. The defense did a great job of getting the offense the ball back. And, you know, I couldn't really change the pass, so we were just focused on the present moment and the future. So, yeah.
After what happened last week, you talked all week about finishing. Just what was your mindset as you were driving the team down the
Facts,
field to
Richard
get
Carr.
in position for that field goal?
Yeah, I mean, at halftime, you know, that was our main message because we've been up at halftime plenty of times. So, talk to the team and
Facts,
really
Rick.
emphasize finishing. Of course, we got it got a little bit rocky on those 2 fumbles. So, you know, I had to bounce back. Appreciate, you know, coaches, teammates, you know, pushing me and, you know, playing a great game tonight.
Your defense really helped you out as well with the 4 takeaways. Just what impressed you most about what the defense was able to do?
Yeah, I mean, defense has been balling out these past 2 weeks, so definitely proud of them. You know, that's what Coach Flus teaches and preaches is takeaways, takeaways, takeaways. So, of course, they did a great job tonight with that and got us the ball back.
And you've said that you're not really concerned about the speculation about your future. You're just focused on getting better. Just how do you think that you played tonight?
I played all right. There's always room to improve. Missed a couple of throws, but, you know, of course, we don't want those 2 fumbles. But, you know, played good enough to get the dub, and that's all that matters. But there's definitely, you know, room to improve for sure.
All right, thank you, Justin. Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much.
Joe?
All right, thanks, Lisa. For most of the night, it looked like a game that nobody wanted to win. Fields was able to shake.
All right. That was Justin Fields. And with that being said, next week, Bengals Jaguars for Monday night. I think that's going to be a one-sided game. I think it's going to be a lot for the Jaguars, little for the Joe Burrow-less Bengals. But with that being said, man, oh man, what a game that was. And that might not be in a good way either. Because, yeah, that was, I mean, Chicago won by nothing but field goals. And Minnesota scored the only touchdown to TJ Hawkinson. And, yeah, that is probably one of the craziest games. I mean, Chicago caused, they had one turnover on downs, forced on the Vikings, and then four interceptions. And then I mean, Minnesota just looks like they were in a funk. But credit to Chicago. They've been playing tough, even during the losing streak. They're 4-8 now, but they've been playing tough. They're not the typical fourth overall in the NFC North. They've been playing tough. It's just a bounce here, bounce there, a final drive here, a final drive there to end a half. Things of that nature that just doesn't bounce their way. And today, as crazy as it looked, it bounced their way. First win in the division, 0-28. Jeez. And he still has a job. Yikes. But with that being said, I love y'all. I'll see you guys on Thursday for some Thursday night football. Love you all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Have a happy Tuesday and a happy Wednesday. And I'll see you back for a happy Thursday. Peace.